public, and bam. All right, we're live. I believe we're live. Why is it? Yeah. Why is there lag? There's a bit of a lag. What's up? We're live. Streaming Texas Children's Houston Open. What is the lag here going on? Resolution, bit rate.
I got you guys.
Is it lagging on your end?
No.
No.
No lag.
Okay. Great. We look good then.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
Totally.
All right. I guess we ought to just ignore what I'm looking at in OBS.
I think that the system's always going to show you. Like when I watch on YouTube during the show, it's behind.
No, but it's like not even.
No lag. You guys are good.
Okay, sick. All right, we got Ryan. Okay, I gotta turn Zoom on. Another sick leaderboard for us, guys. Another sick leaderboard for us. We got Minwoo Lee at 18 under par, just made an unbelievable par save after taking a drop from a tree. We got Gary Woodland. I think this would be probably the greatest comeback story. They'd have to make another episode.
Yeah.
They'd have to make another episode. We've got Rory McIlroy making a run. Wyndham Clark coming out of absolutely nowhere. And this is again what's supposed to be the dead period before the Players Championship and the Masters, and it's not. Gary, I love how high. Look at that high cut into the 11th par 3. Yeah, I left it a little short left. Gary's got that swagger again. He's got that bounce in his step. He's big. He's a hulking. He's an athlete out there, and also just the nicest guy in the world. Genuinely the nicest guy in the world. And the Masters, and it's not. Gary. Oh, there's a little bit of inception. Inception when you hear yourself on the stream.
Dan, will you tell me a little bit about Mr. Valimaki?
Yeah, he's. I believe he's from Finland. He's a big guy. He's a young guy. I believe he got his card through the Ben Sunday Red. I like it. I wonder if we can get the stream up without seeing. Are we just gonna have to ignore this all day? Like how it's.
We can ignore it.
Or can we?
We should pull up YouTube so we can watch the chat.
The chat is gonna come through here. If you write it in the chat.
Oh, nice.
All right, Minwoo on 9. This is a pin right on the right side. It's a pretty aggressive line, turning a little left of it. Oh, that's really good. That's exactly what he needed from Minwoo Lee after a bit of a shaky 8th hole. He had to take an unplayable under a bush, settled the nerves there. But still, he began the day with a 4-shot lead, and it's halved. It's a 2-shot lead, and that's a very different proposition. This is going to be probably the most difficult back nine he's played. Yes, he's won tournaments around the world, but he's elevated himself to a different level of player, and he's calling for it. He's saying, "Come with me, come with me."
Leave that pin in. Use the shadow.
Yeah. Just put it right down the stack.
Yeah.
See, it is working. See, you do see the. So we're just gonna have to ignore that. That's fine. Oh, you know what? We can frame this.
Frame that
How
up.
about that?
Oh.
Little frame action. Well, they're just showing a replay of that Minwoo shot. No, this was on Saturday. Do you know he shot his career low on Friday and then career low again on Saturday?
That's badass.
Yeah. And also, I mean, let's not forget a little bit of context here with Minwoo. So he was up there by the lead. Him and Akshay were. I think they were tied for the lead after 36 holes of the Players Championship, and he shot 78-73 over the weekend. So this is a big one for him to close. Scotty from the rough, just short of the bunker. It's crazy how much this course looks like Augusta already.
What do you know about this course?
I've never been there, but Scotty, that's going to get him to 15 under.
Let's go.
Even Scotty can make that putt. That was not very nice to Scotty, what I just said. I said even Scotty can make that putt. I don't know. I mean, Memorial Park, I know it's like a muni. I know you can play, I think, for $80 if you live there. But I've only been to Houston once. That's not true. I've been to Houston twice. I played first ever episode of the Caddy series was with Sahit Thigala at the Woodlands in Houston, Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then we played Blue Jack the day after, which was I think Tiger's first course. Let him cook. Grim in. Come on, Aussie. I know Zane's rooting for Minwoo. Zane.
We're gonna have a battle in the stew today.
Well, Zane is a very, very. He's an Aussie guy, and there are Aussie guys with lowercase a. Zane, who's running the stream today, is a uppercase A Aussie guy. So he just fist pumped when Minwoo made the putt on 8, and then he fist pumped for a par putt on a par 5 on the front 9, and then he fist pumped again when he hit it close on the 9th.
You recently made fun of me for my saying my favorite golf hole of all time.
You made a par.
Up with a par.
Yeah, it's probably the worst answer I've ever heard. I asked Ben, I asked Ben, what's the best golf shot you've ever hit? He goes, oh, my approach into the 4th hole at Riviera, which you know very well, that part.
Yes.
He goes, oh, I hit this incredible 3-wood. I go, did you make the putt? He goes, no. Like, what kind of answer is
The
that?
member I was playing with was like, it's not easy to make a par here. You go back and tell any tour guy you ever meet that like stop complaining about the 4th hole at Riv because you just made a par.
They changed that hole.
Yeah, I can't
They
wait.
changed that hole. You know that? They built a new tee box.
Really?
Like further, they changed the green. The green's a little bit more Like basically the way the hole was like if you landed on the green, you could not hold it. If you landed it short right of the green, it wouldn't roll on because it was kind of flat. They made it more severe, and the tee box is higher, so you can see the ocean.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So it's like a real.
it's almost
Redan
like
now.
it's almost like you know the tee that tee they use on 5 that's way up there.
Yeah.
It's like almost like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty
That's
sweet.
cool.
Yeah.
because No one could hit that green really. It was really hard.
No, I think it's like statistically.
what I'm saying.
I think it's like yeah, but you missed the putt, dog. You missed the putt.
It was like 30 feet.
I think it's statistically the hardest. It was at least for a couple years the hardest green to hit on the PGA Tour. It was like 20-something%.
I get where Ben's coming from though. As most amateur golfers, it's hard to string 2 good shots together. So like you sometimes
It's hard for
just
Dan to
that-
relate.
Yeah,
Relatable
but
player
Ben,
of
no,
my
but
caliber.
Ben, you're not, dude. You're a single-digit handicap. Like you're talking like you're a chop out here. You've made plenty of birdies.
I was fishing for that.
I just can't. Yeah, you like that? I just can't believe going. Ooh. I just can't believe that that's your best shot you've ever hit.
This is the part of the stream where I tell everybody that like, I'm a playing through apologist, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Because it's
Ben's-
a way to keep the money in golf.
yeah, that's
and for us to
that's
watch shots.
suit Ben talking right there. You're close. That's
It's just realist.
that's Ben who understands.
Anyone
All right.
complaining about playing through?
It's for the birds. You're not with it. All right, Toasty, not on the leaderboard. He's in the final group though. He's a wild character. I'll never forget at Valhalla. I saw him. He was making a mess on Saturday, and he was playing with Rory, I think, and he went behind the green and just sat down and like meditated for 2 minutes. Yeah, he
Respect that.
sits down a lot.
He jumped in the water on 17.
He
in
did
front
jump
of
in the
me.
water in 17, and then you asked him what his name was.
I'd never met him. I thought it was polite.
I thought it was charming. I thought it was nice. You don't see that very often.
Also, not everybody that follows us would know him. You know,
Yeah.
we're here for discovery.
That's going to be a bogey for Toasty. He's probably not going to get
He's
shown
not
very
putting
much.
well.
No, he is not putting well. He's probably not going to get shown much on the back 9. Got suspended when he was on the Corn Ferry Tour.
Really?
Yeah. Behavioral issues. All right, Gary Woodland on 11. This is about 35 feet. This is not a realistic birdie effort. It's got good pace, though, just a little bit short. All right, Gary's going to clean that up. We got a tournament here. It was a 2-shot lead, and Minwoo was not. I mean, he had a really good start. I think he was 2 under through 5 or 1 under through 5.
What was his lead today? 5?
4.
4.
4. I saw a stat that 80% in the last, I don't know, it was a Justin Ray stat, 80-something% of 4-shot leads have gone on to win. Would you have guessed that would have been higher or lower? I would have guessed higher.
Higher.
Yeah. Scotty to get to whoa. Scotty to get to just 3 back to tie Rory at 15 under and a tie for third, and it's in the right side of the hole. Not the best stroke I've ever seen, but he's only 3 back. Man, we had last week we had JT against Victor. Now we got the top 4 names on that board are Minwoo Lee, who is a massive star. We've got Gary Woodland trying to complete an unbelievable comeback. Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler. So that'll get it done.
I want to have a Gary Woodland conversation, but I'll wait until I'm not like jinxing him.
Yeah, I think we got a long way to go.
I'm that guy.
We got a long way. What do you mean you have a Gary Woodland conversation?
I have a question for you. I think an exciting scenario to talk about.
You're just gonna dangle that out there?
Well, yeah.
Oh, let's get forecast going.
There's Laz. Thank you, Mr. Toasty. He loves it.
Let's-
I think I said, congrats, Mr. Toasty. I rewatched the video this morning.
Mr. Toasty?
Mr. Toasty.
You're definitely older than that guy. What hole is this? This is the 9th? Did we just ruin this? Oh yeah, I think we ruined it.
Forecast spoilers.
I think he missed his putt. No, this is the wrong round. This is the first round.
Yes.
He made the putt. Minwoo to 19 under. Wow, sorry, a little pump fake there. Tricked you guys. All right, his lead is back to 3. No bogeys on the card. He's grinding. That par he made on 8 was a grind. He's hit some wild tee shots. He had a hook on like the 3rd hole.
Is that the mentality you go out with a 4-shot lead? You're like, just grind for pars, make as many birdies.
I think you have to. Yeah, I think you have to just. I know it's like the biggest cliche of all time, but I don't think you have to play any different unless it's like a 5 or 6 shot lead on the back 9. I think the front. 18 holes is too long to play defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have like a 5-shot lead with 5 holes to play, then it's like, all right, let's not.
There's a point where defense kicks in the final round, potentially.
So Dome Skeet says he really wants Minwoo to win. There's no Gary Woodland support going on here. Am I going to be Team Gary Woodland against a chat full of Minwoos? Who are you guys rooting for?
It's so hard. It's such a tough call. I mean, especially with Zane in the room.
Yeah, Zane. Well, I don't care. Zane. That makes.
Let me ask you, who would this win mean more to, Gary or Minwoo?
Gary. No question. Gary's what? 30? Is he 40? Let's see how old Gary
Minwoo's gonna win.
Minwoo's got Gary's 40, spot on, and and he, didn't know if he was going to ever play golf again. Didn't know if he was going to be there at his kids' graduations. Minwoo is what, 25, maybe 26 at this stage. Now at this stage, Minwoo, Scotty, Mosquito, not like it, Scotty.
It actually would mean a lot to Scotty.
It'd be good for Scotty. It would send Minwoo's 26. It would send a message to everybody like, hey, I'm still here.
This is my state.
This is my state, and next time I see you, we'll be at a place that I've won twice. Speaking of Scotty,
I don't hate Minwoo in 2 weeks either.
I don't know. It feels like a big stage. I'm doing a little hangout as we.
Somebody with really good short game can shock us there.
Yeah, and he hits it 9 miles. If he drives it good, he's gonna have.
He's a fadesman too, right?
He is a fadesman. He's a big time fadesman.
Just saying.
All right, Rory McIlroy. This is a drivable par 4 today. 309 yards. Probably aiming it at that building way in the background with a little draw. Why
is he hitting driver?
He's aiming left. He's gonna hit a big swipe. That's why. He's gonna hit a cut. Yeah, that's the cut move.
I love the silence.
Don't like it though. Don't like it. Does not like it. That's way right, I think. Stay in the short grass. It's so Augusta, dude. That could so easily be like short of the 8th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The aesthetics, what they've done in this place, making it Augusta, is crazy.
What they've done to this place, making
No,
it
they've done. That's what they've basically done.
Didn't Rory say he has exactly a 300-yard club in his bag?
Yeah, but I don't know. Sami Valimaki with the big fist bump.
Finny V.
Can we get another Scandinavian? Is Finland Scandinavia? Yeah, it's got to be Scandinavia, right?
I assume so.
No, I think Scandinavia might be in just northern Scotland. Norway, Sweden, and Denmark.
I can't prove my
Geography
Americanism. Yeah.
All right, Scotty on 11th hole, 260-yard par 3. Probably a 6-iron, I would guess.
Little yank.
Looks like it's going left. Yeah, it's going well left. Again, that's the left shot that he's been battling a little bit this year. Honestly, not a too dissimilar spot from Gary Woodland. Minwoo, that one's teed down a little bit. Second on tour in ball speed.
Rip.
Likes it. Loves it. Minwoo's a guy where you don't really have to, you don't need sound to know where the ball's going. If he picks it up, ooh, it's right.
He's crushing it, but he's flailing.
That's okay though. That's fine. There's no real rough.
It's
It's similar to Augusta, except for the greens are not nearly as firm or sloped.
Love Wyndham Clark's hat.
Yeah, the no structure.
It's a 5-panel.
Scandinavia is indeed only Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. The Nordics include Finland though, so I was right.
Man, we just got schooled by Mikhail Holm.
What? No, I didn't. You got schooled. I was correct.
Oh yeah, I'm looping you into that. I'm sorry.
I was correct,
Michael.
brother. Don't worry about that. I like when they go for the big leaderboard there. Any names on there? Lee Hodges, top 10. Rick had him top 40.
Oh really?
Yeah, but he had Rory to win, still possible.
Okay.
And he had Alex Smalley to finish top 20, and he missed the cut.
I missed that. Okay, well we can go 2 for 3 any week.
Why not put these live streams on your channel? That's a great question.
Because we work at scratch, Ryan. 1, 2, 3.
It's a great question. You got fiery there. You got fiery.
I'm looking
there.
at Ryan 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, did you create this account just to ask? Are you Ryan Barath? Are you Ryan Stone? Like,
no, he's Ryan123. He's a YouTube OG, bro. He's only the 123rd Ryan on the whole platform.
Oh, my apologies.
Think about that, dude.
Ryan.
One of the guiding principles of Mackenzie's work, like Augusta, is that golf should be fun, wide fairways, light first cut of rough. Doak embraces these principles in his Reno work at Memorial Park. Thank you, Laz. Perfect.
Laz, man.
Yeah.
This is what it's like to play golf with Laz, too.
Is he always just pointing out everything?
Knowledge darts.
Mosquito Valentino caught a video of Minwoo at the Genesis, and the ball sounded like a bullet coming off the club head past my head. Yeah, I did. I also did a caddy video for Minwoo, and it was, most guys, not necessarily everyone, but a lot of guys who hit it as far as Minwoo, they hit it really high. So it's a high launch. Maybe it cuts, maybe it draws. I'm thinking, someone like Rahm hits it a high cut. Someone like Rory hits a high draw. Typically, someone like Bryson hits a high draw. Minwoo's is a flat cut, and so it's not the normal ball flight that you see with a guy at the 188, 189 ball speed. So it does have that whizzing sound. And he's a little bit of a higher spin player, so it does have that whizzing sound.
So usually at that speed, guys hit more of a bullet.
No, guys hit it. I mean, the optimized. This is what Ryan Barath, the video that he posted, is that optimal spin is like high launch or optimal. God, I was out last night in Austin and my brain's not working. Optimal launch is high launch, low spin.
Yeah.
Minwoo is kind of a lower launch, high spin. So despite him having like 194 ball speed, They showed in Ryan's video, he hit one with 194 ball speed, and Scotty hit one with 186 ball speed.
180, I think.
Or whatever it was, and they went the exact same because of just the different launch conditions. So Minwoo's got all that speed, but he doesn't hit up on it like Bryson does.
So go get dialed, people.
Well, maybe he likes it. I mean, he feels like he probably has more control. I don't know.
At that level, they can control those sort of discrepancies.
Yeah, like if he wanted to hit it a lot higher, he would, but it's not his natural move. What website provides the overlay for each shot? That would be PGA Tour Tourcast. So let's see. Yeah, Minwoo's 340. Let's see where Rory's at. I gotta lock in on Danny Tourcast here. We've been a little slacking on the Tourcast. Rory's in for par. Oh no, Rory's on. What hole's Rory on? Rory's on 13. Rory's on 14. Oh yeah, we saw. This course stinks. You think so? I think it's cool. I mean, it's a public golf course. It's not going to be Augusta National. Who's the fella in the red? This course rocks. The fella in the red is Ben Boscovich. He's the editor-in-chief of Scratch, and he's joining me on the screen.
You can catch me some Mondays on Dan on Golf.
Most Mondays.
When's
the last time you missed a Monday?
I was just waiting for you to berate me for missing next Monday.
Well, there's some dogs and there are some puppies, and you're a puppy, and that's okay.
I'm puppy.
All right, so this is what Rory's facing for his second. He's going to have to land it on top here with some spin because he can't, maybe he could bounce it into that hill, but I think it's just too steep. I would expect this to end up over here. $36 to play this course. Oh, Ricky's back. Our boy Ricky. Missed him. Missed Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
All right, Gary Woodland from the right rough on 12. Beautiful syrupy tempo. From right behind a tree. That's a good shot to the back of the green. Is that going to stay there? Yep. Stays on the back edge. 25 feet. The Doker knows, dude. The Doker always knows. I can't believe that guy hates this course. Oh, I didn't. Rory's rolled into the rough a little bit, so it's going to be hard for him to get this spin. It's going to be really high, I would guess, or is he going to bank it into the hill? I think it's what him and Harry Diamond are probably discussing right now. They're waiting for someone else. Dude, Valimaki looks like a Champions Tour player over the ball, doesn't he? Like he's so like crouched over. It was a rip though. He swings hard. Did you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
He gave me like Tim Herron vibes over the ball.
He might
almost.
have a lower back thing going on.
He just seemed very like over it.
Deep into the round.
He's tired is what we're saying.
How old is he?
I think he's like 23, 24. All right, Scotty Scheffler. Speaking of Scotty Scheffler, I just got back from Texas last night playing with the golf team.
Had some good BBQ.
Oh, Scotty, do it. Oh, just a little bit short. His short game is the most I don't even know if it's underrated because I've said it's underrated so many times.
That Jason Day said it's super underrated.
Yeah, he said, dude, super underrated.
Should we be doing that with Zane in the room?
No, probably not. Zane's like, God, dude, I've been telling you, Zane, I've been watching Married at First Sight Australia. Yeah. Dude, that is the best. I thought Love Island UK was the best show I'd ever seen. Reality show. It's Married at First Sight Australia. All right, Rory, blades wide open. I think he's going upstairs here. It's a good practice shot for next week at Augusta. He is going upstairs. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. There was no margin of error. He just had no shot from there. Scotty's shirt is horrible. It feels like a shirt he's gonna wear at Augusta. All right, Wyndham. How far left is he gonna aim? How far is this gonna cut? We're gonna go LACC or a little bit less. Ooh, that's got to be wet. If that's not wet, then I hate this course too.
Jesus,
how is that not wet? That is crazy. I
need to see an overview.
That was so far right. I gotta see this. Let's see.
Tourcast. If only we had a tool.
If only we had a tool that would allow us to just do this. Get our nuclear guys to hook us up. How does that not go in the water? I guess it's. I mean, they put the camera here, so it looks like there's water all down the right, but there's really not. But yeah, that must have curved. That must have curved like 40 yards.
You can just carry that little nub in.
Yeah, just that little nub. All right, Minwoo from the right rough on 10. Rough being a very relative term this week. What did that Texas college student say to Rory? He said in the water just like 2011 at Augusta. That's what he said. Luke Potter. I played golf with him yesterday.
Someone who knows ball. How old was Luke Potter in 2011?
He is a bit of a golf historian. Love Island UK is the best, dude. Outdoor rushes, I gotta tell you, I think Married at First Sight Australia might be better. The people on there are demented. Like the thing about Love Island UK is like, okay, they're young, they're good looking, they want to be, influencers. You get it. Married at First Sight, the people are fully agreeing to marry someone for the first time meeting. Like it is, there's no like, I'm going to be an influencer after, because it's not, you're not like endear yourself to the public. The public's like, these people are crazy.
Before these shows launched, was there some kind of market study that was like, we found out that 60% of the population will go for it at first sight? Because I would never think that I could find enough people that would agree.
Dude,
to
it's
do
the
that.
most desperate people. They're all like, they don't.
There are dozens of shows too.
Yeah. All right, Valimaki, after that whale of a tee shot right over the flag, very, very safe. That's good, 50 feet long. All right, let's see. Let's see what our boy Min is doing. Scotty on 12T. Looks like less than driver. Nope, that's driver. He's watching it. Yep, no issues for Scotty. Right side of the fairway. Tourcast is not updating. It's making me go to the holes, which is annoying me. And it's going back to the first round. Like, what's going on? He's got 20 feet. Let's see. Let's do a little Danny Tourcast here. Find this putt from Minwoo. Downhill, left to right. Amateur's worst nightmare. A lot of maps, Australia people just launch. So I'm wrong. What do they launch though? Like, what do they launch?
What is that? A lot of maths, Australia.
Maps is Married at First Sight.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Keep up. Can we stop with all the young quality Euros not feeling confident about Bethpage? It's a great point. I don't know if Valimaki's really in the picture, but yeah. Ludwig. Victor's now, who knows with Victor though? Like, would it surprise you? It would not surprise me if Victor won the Masters. It would not surprise me if Victor shot 80-80. He is just a total enigma.
If you can win by accident.
Dude, I feel like he's going to show up to Augusta with a new coach. Honestly.
No, he told you he's not.
How hard, Wyndham is trying so hard to hit it in the water on that hole. He is trying so hard to hit it in the water on that hole. Just oblige him.
Let my man get wet.
Tom Doak giveth and Tom Doak giveth, apparently. I mean, geez. Why does it keep going to the first round? This is killing me. I'm going to reload it. I'm just going to reload the whole thing. Maybe it's just a bug. Yeah, that's better. So he hits it way right. He hits it way left. Watch, he's going to get up and down.
He's edging.
Yeah. Jesus. OnlyFans. Launch OnlyFans. Well, that's... Now I hate that. Now I feel weird about that. We didn't know what OF is. Launch OnlyFans.
Oh, launch of.
Yeah.
Well, that capitalize it.
Well, that makes sense though, like because they're crazy people. All right, Toasty. Ollie Toasty.
They're all hot.
Mr. Toasty, according to Ben. Get there. Toasty bucket, 13 under. Yeah. Fist pump. Thank you, Mr. Toasty. Dude, did you say thank you, Mr. Toasty?
No, actually, and I clipped this.
All right, Rory for birdie on 13. Rory's got to, Min was not, I think Rory's got to get to at least 20 to have a chance, and that's not going to get there. Nah, yeah, maybe 19, but I think these guys, Woodland, Valimaki, like they're going to have to chase a little bit. Otherwise, this is not that difficult of a course to make a bunch of pars, I don't think. It's not like TPC Sawgrass where you have to like pull off shots where it's like not up or shut up down the back nine. Who is more of a random U.S. Open winner, Woodland or Clark? It's a good question. It's a really good question. I mean, it's too early to say with Wyndham. It's only been 2 years. Is Gary Woodland random? I mean, he played on a bunch of Ryder Cup teams. Maybe not a bunch. How many Ryder Cup? You think he played on 2 or 3 Ryder Cup teams or 1?
Before that win?
No, just period.
1, maybe?
You think he played in 1?
I would say 2,
I
actually.
don't think he played in any. I think he played President's Cup.
Oh.
That was it.
Ben is spot on correct. Wow. He only played in 1 President's Cup. That's a good shout. Minwoo just missed it. Burned the edge on 10. That's a really good shout.
Zane was correct.
Zane was correct. That's what I meant. Zane was correct. No, Zane was balling, dude.
This is the...
Congrats, Mr. Toasty.
Congrats, Mr. Toasty.
You see this?
Congrats, Mr. Toasty. Thank you.
Congrats, Mr. Toasty. Why'd you call him Mr. Toasty?
Because he just made an ace on 17 at Sawgrass. He's a gentleman.
So if Harris English made an ace, would you say congrats, Mr. English?
Mr. English? Yeah, I might actually bow a little bit.
Lean all the way into it.
Mr. English.
Not enough holes left. He's toast. Who is your picks for the majors this year? I picked Ludwig. For the Masters. I got to stick with my pick. What's the point of a prediction if you come off it? All right, Gary Lee Woodland from the back of the green on 12. Just going to miss a little short left. Wyndham's got 6 feet for par. I'm telling you, this par is going to make me mad.
I'm ready to make my Masters pick.
This par is going to make me mad. Who's your Masters pick?
Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, it's going to be a trendy pick.
You think?
Yeah, do you think he'll talk to the media after or no?
He certainly doesn't owe us.
Yeah, no. We owe him. Let's see where our boy Minwoo Lee is. 11T. Yeah, here's Wyndham again. I'm telling you, he's making par. He's got par written all over it. Oh, it's a par 5. He's making birdie.
What's today's final score?
I'll say Minwoo wins on 20 under. I think he's going to close it out.
I think Minwoo 21.
21.
Yeah.
21. I think he'll win by 3 maybe.
2 birdies on the back. Easy.
Good evening, Jacques. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Wow, that is so far left from Ollie Toasty. He's going to have to meditate. Also, Minwoo's doing this. Like, I feel like when I was playing junior golf, that was the thing that pissed me off.
If someone else was...
If someone it's like yells 4 or someone's like, I know that it's terrible. Scotty from the middle of the fairway. Come on, throw a dart, dude. Best player on the planet. Texas Longhorn. Yep. Ooh, what kind of kick was that? Did you see that? That thing shot forward and right. It was a terrible kick. He's going to play putting from basically the same spot as Gary Woodland.
What do you think of the shirt on Scotty?
Well, Laz hates it. I think I'm super colorblind. Is it Masters coded?
No, it's like, it's not purple enough to be Masters coded. It's like a muddy purple. I like the color.
It's purple?
It's a muddy purple.
I thought it was like Masters green. Follow Mucky! Ooh, just a little too much speed on the right side. Sammy's chasing. Sammy's playing aggressively. Good evening, the Major of Stellies. It's faded brown and butter. Dude, this guy Laz is like a fucking...
I am wearing sunglasses.
He's like a walking thesaurus.
Laz and I got a big match coming up.
/ encyclopedia.
At Chester, Washington.
Laz used to be super mean to me on Twitter.
Laz, it's time for us to all come together.
Yeah, Laz, why did you used to be so mean? Anyways.
Sammy Sneak.
This is an interesting pairing with Minwoo and his caddy. It's Shane Lowry's old caddy, Bo Martin, who's like a sage old Irishman. I mean, I don't actually know if he's sage and old, but I feel like if you have that aesthetic,
is he on the good flow team?
You have to be sage and old. Well, I know Minwoo's like big time with good. I don't think Minwoo has good sponsorship anymore, but he's a Callaway guy. He's a WME guy.
Lulu.
You think any old guy making a fun run at the Masters ever heard of Phil Mickelson?
Ever heard of Bernhard Langer?
I'm fully convinced that that's going left too from Minwoo. Everyone's hitting it left of the screen. Left side of the green. That's actually better than I thought it was. I fully think Phil's finishing in the top 10.
Really? Mm-hmm. What did he last time he played? Didn't he finish?
No,
third.
He finished second in 2023, I believe. It was when he was it was his first one playing at Live. He was like, it was a fever dream. I still don't believe that happened. I think Kiowa was underappreciated because it came right on the heels of Tiger winning.
Was it underappreciated?
Dude,
it was hyped.
I don't know, man. I think if Tiger didn't win 2019, that would be viewed. Well, it's you could also say if my aunt was my uncle, she'd be my uncle.
Right.
But I'm saying if Tiger didn't win 2019, that would be. He was playing so bad. It wasn't like he was in a run of form. I'm gonna look up.
That's important context. I think.
He was playing so bad, and it was literally the worst course fit. And then he just drove it like a fucking stallion all week, like an absolute animal. 2021. Dude, he went miscut, T69. His results in the majors before that, I guess he finished T21 on the Masters. Before that was T71, T52, miscut, T71, miscut, T55. He was not, no one was even paying attention to him. Phil top 20 at the Masters. Phil clipping Rory at the end at the Masters would be epic drama.
Yeah.
Is that the most dramatic scene? I think Rory just losing in any way would just be... Oof.
I wanted to see Longer win in his last Masters and just all the youngins bow to him. I dream about that kind of stuff that will never happen.
Of course, yeah. You're a huge first win, maybe in last win guy.
I'm a dreamer.
Yeah, you're just a bit of a literary tragic, I think. Maybe. Just a little bit. That's not a bad thing. Dan, did you enjoy Oak Hill? I hope they go back. Yeah, loved it. Had a great time in Rochester. My car kept breaking down that week, though. Nothing to do with Rochester. It was a shitty car. We got rid of it. Got a new one. But, yeah, it was good. Garbage plates. There was an amazing dog park in Rochester. Remember that? Can I watch live at any channel? Yeah, NBC in the U.S. NBC.
I got a text from my dad here. Minwoo, 30 minutes to play a hole is ridiculous. thinking emoji.
Yeah, someone said that in the chat too. No
When did
bets on
that
Hard Rock for Minwoo Lee to hit water on back 9. I say minus 125. Ooh, MV thinks that MW is going to.
We're getting our own book happening in the chat because it doesn't exist in
It
Vegas.
doesn't
I like
exist,
that.
man. They're sleeping on the Houston Open. They're paying attention to boring stuff like March Madness.
I haven't watched a single basketball.
Ooh, should I put it on the other screen? Should I put it on the other screen?
Why
Yeah,
not?
I'm going to put it on the other screen.
Zane, you a college hoops guy?
I got a bracket. That's about it.
Oh, you have a bracket?
Who you got?
Is it busted? I
Is
still have
or
a-
is it busted?
Dude, my bracket's busted. It's so good.
That's what happens when you start stroking, guys.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my bracket.
You didn't like that?
I
You
chuckled.
Start stroking.
Yeah, I chuckled. You're making some spicy jokes today.
It's the 90s, man.
No DeChambeau, Fleetwood, or Koepka winning at Augusta. I think they might get close. Tommy would be an interesting one. He'd be a very popular winner, that's for sure. Brooks always playing well, always good at Augusta, playing pretty solid on Live. His odds, I actually like that as an odd.
What's Bryson's top finish at Augusta?
Last year he finished T6, and he was up there. He was leading after the first round. Remember the year when he said it was a par 68 for him, and then he finished like 38th?
Yeah.
Oh, this is not even a game. We just turned on the Houston-Tennessee game. Houston's up by 16. Still bummed Watson got beat in the Open Championship to Stewart, saying he had a great shot, but it just went into the rough right behind the green. James, I did an oral history on that back when they wouldn't let me do videos. I did an oral history on the 2009 British Open, the 10-year anniversary. Wyndham missed it. That's karma. That's Tom Doak. Tom Doak is spinning with glee somewhere. He's so happy. And I spoke to Watson for it. And I spoke to Sink and I spoke to everybody. And yeah, it was like the most tragic thing ever. He said I hit a perfect shot. It was an 8-iron. I just flushed it. I just flushed it. And he said that they didn't really talk about it for the 2 days after. And then like 2 days later, his caddy on the plane ride home just turns to him and says that was a perfect shot. And he's like, I know it was. And that was it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you love that. Valimaki makes the par putt.
I do love that.
Yeah.
It's
very
very
literary.
too.
It's very literary for you.
What year was that? 09, you said?
That was a birdie for Valimaki, so that was a par 5 then. Okay, so Valimaki's only 2 back. I got to lock in. Too much talk about oral histories. I'm sure you already talked about it, but can you give me your thoughts on this Tosi situation? He seems like a unique guy. Definitely a unique guy. Definitely marches to the tune of his own drum. There's some definite horror stories floating around the golf world about him on the Corn Ferry Tour. Wasn't the kindest person to rules officials and caddies, is what I heard. But listen, people deserve second chances. By the way, there was a colorblind guy in the chat who said he thought it was green as well. That's purple. That's purple.
No, that person said it looked like something else. I think it's brown.
Oh, just a little short from Scotty. Valimaki to 17 under, but he's running out of holes. Let's see what Sammy's got going on.
I don't know about needs, Laz. I think.
What do you say?
He said Scotty needs this. I don't think he
doesn't.
needs
No, I
anything.
honestly think the best preparation for a major is like contending and playing good and not winning.
Yeah.
Because this is 2 weeks before, but there's like a lot of pressure coming in if you get it. If Rory were to win, it would be wins in his last 2 starts, 3 wins before the Masters. Don't know if he's ever done that. DeChambeau seems to be struggling, not confident in his equipment. I don't think you'll hear much from him in this first half. Yeah, he's got that new LA driver that he designed in the bag. So he can't blame the driver, but he was blaming the golf ball. Remember that? He was like, this golf ball's spinning way too much. He's like, it's dead downwind 100 yards. I'm hitting a half shot and it's ripping back. Houston's running up the score.
We got to get Bryson some of those blue pinnacles I used to play with.
With those nukes.
Yeah, hard as a rock.
How is Toasty not a fireball? That's a good question. If X-Fireball won today, Eugenio Chikara won on the DP World Tour and the Indian Open years. You see that golf course? That golf course is bananas.
Wait, was it a long playoff I saw?
No. He won by like 2 or 3. Agreed, Joe. Get him with Sergio. Yeah, he's definitely a fireball. He's a fireball in ethos, if not officially yet. All right, Minwoo on 11. Yeah, really good speed. Really, really good speed. You'll probably take the pars on the par 3s. The important shots for him are going to be the par 5s. Can he make the birdie on the holes where he doesn't need to do anything special to make it? Gary Woodland on the drivable par. He's taking 3-wood. So Rory went with driver. Gary's going with 3-wood. It looked like he spun out of that big time. That's going way right. If I know golf, that ball is way right. Yeah, dude. It's so Augusta. It's like with the pine straw. It's just so Augusta. He's Torque. I know you're live guys. Well, no. Why would he be Torque? Because he's Latin American. Yeah, but they were saying by ethos, He's fireball by
He's a
ethos.
fireball?
Dude, Valimaki is so bent over. Driving iron right down the middle, though. This is a big week for a guy like Sammy Valimaki. Let's see what he's done. Let's see what he's done so far this year. Sammy Valimaki is 26. Wow, I'm getting old. I remember when he was really young. He's got 2 wins on the DP World Tour. Valimaki so far is 122nd in the FedEx. He's played 35 events on the PGA Tour and he has 1 top 10. So a week like this could be a big, big deal for Sammy Valimaki. Would it be dope if Minwoo could get the win today before the Masters? Absolutely. Wyndham Clark playing his LACC. Look at how much that thing, it's right in the middle of the fairway. Look at how much that thing curves. It's like watching Bubba, except it never goes the other way. You know, it's like Bubba was cool because it was like big slice, big draw. Wyndham's just aim down the left swing as hard as you can, and it's going to slice 25 yards.
I want to see.
Wow, we just got a donation.
$2.
Wait for it. Words with a clock as the A.
Is that a riddle?
Wait for it. Words with a clock as the A. Do you do a live chat for the LPGA? I do not, unfortunately. I do. I've got a lot on my plate already. Woodland just hit it on the right side of 14 at Rancho Park. What does that mean? Wait for it?
I don't know. How do we earn this $2?
No. It's like it's ours.
Oh.
But seems like Michael Kim and Ben Griffin are getting into Masters over Cantor. Why wouldn't Cantor try to play on DP World Tour over the last few weeks? It's a good question. I don't know, Maxwell.
I was just checking Michael Kim's status because I think
He made the cut this week. Oh, what did Joel finish? If Joel had a good finish, I might need to cook up a graphic. Everyone loves the Joel graphics.
see Joel walk in a like 40-footer.
Yeah,
right
he hated
away.
it. 17. T17.
Okay.
I'm going to make a graphic. I'm going to make a graphic.
Oh, he loves it.
Who is it?
That's Woozy striping.
You love him. You're obsessed. Fairway.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a good example of just how long this guy is. So it's 482 yards, which is, long-ish, definitely on the longer side of par 4s, and he's probably going to have 160 in and probably hit 9 iron, would be my guess. Ben, can you carry the load while
Yeah. Mr. Toasty on the tee.
Mr. Toasty, your bestie.
Just made bogey.
Thank you, Mr. Toasty.
Just made a bogey.
Dan is a big football fan. I know. United's back on Tuesday night, baby. We got a big run of games. We got the Manchester Derby.
He seems happy with this.
Manchester Derby next Sunday, 8:30.
He's hung on. Should we get a new Chiron going here?
Oh yeah. We only have welcome to the stream. Oh, I can do this. Watch. I can do it. How about no one calling out the Chiron? We got a good audience. Minwoo leading Gary. Minwoo leading Gary.
Lurking.
No, Sami. Minwoo leading. What do we do? Minwoo leading Chasers in Houston. Bang. Ready? Watch it. Bang. Watch it. Bang. New Chiron. New Chiron. There it is. Asking you shall receive. Derby. That's how you say it, Laz. It's not a derby, it's a derby. God, see, Laz is like, dude, he's a spicy character, man.
He's engaged.
He's a spicy character.
He's engaged.
Like, I like him. Don't get me wrong, but he's a spicy character.
Laz, can you help us decode the donation riddle? Wait for it.
Are you good at any sports, other sports besides golf? I played high school soccer. I was the captain of my team. Congratulations, you reached 100 messages today on the Restream chat. Woo! All right, Rory, chipping on the 14th. Chipping off tight. Like, go in. Ooh, just missed on the right side and ran a little bit past. That's got a lot of slope. Past it.
That's missable putt for Rory.
Rory's been putting great this year. Not a great week for Joel Damon.
Rory needs that K grind.
I finally scheduled Titleist fitting. But I've had it scheduled twice and had to cancel twice. So hopefully this one actually happens.
You'll have a great time.
April 25th.
You going full bag?
Full bag.
Let's go.
I don't know. I am liking my Cobra a lot though.
With the Future Fit 33. Have you adjusted it at all?
No.
You're just stock.
I just put something in my hand and I'll hit it.
Wow.
Just old school, Just pure like that.
Have you done the full fitting bed?
Yeah.
I didn't do the full bag.
You did the wedges, didn't you?
I did driver and wedges. Or I did woods and wedges. The wedges was awesome and it's completely transformed my confidence.
Just the way it interacts with the turf.
Just looking down at a dress, I can tell.
Can Minwoo become the new face of golf this year? What's it going to take? Does he need a major win? What if he pulls off multiple tour wins? Is that Derek, our Derek? It's got to be our Derek. Right?
Yeah, that illustration looks like Derek.
Yeah, I think he needs. I mean, winning the Houston Open's not going to make him the face of golf. It's unfortunately you have to do it in the big tournaments. You got to do it in a major, ideally, and if not in a major, you got to win. Memorial, or you got to do something big where there's millions of people watching.
I would say for him, he needs like multiple years of stuff like that.
Yeah,
to become the face.
He's got the aesthetic. He's got the social media know-how. He definitely has the tools there, but he's got it.
We hear he's a pretty fun follow on social media.
Yeah, dude, there was someone on the broadcast today. He says they tell us that he's a fun follow on socials. I'm like, the dinosaur. It's just dinosaurs.
He loves to cook. We hear.
Yeah, the kids love watching him. Like I like watching him. I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
Major plus multiple wins. Getting Craig Stadler swing vibes from Valimaki. Okay, Joe's picking up what I was putting down.
Craig Stadler swing.
Dude,
vibes.
there is something like there's just something Champions Tour about it. I don't know. I think it's the posture.
It got my brain spinning about like the Stadlers like reality show.
Oh, that is a nasty lie for Gary. That is like there's no grass underneath that ball.
We're used to these kind of lies in amateur golf.
Amateur.
Oh, that was weird.
He had to play a really low one. Is he going to run up the slope? No way.
No.
Yeah. Dude, it's so Augusta. I'm telling you, with the runoffs like that.
I thought that was going to be wet and muddier than that was. It was just dirt.
Results.
I gotta bounce.
You got to bounce? Where are you going?
Go and fix the thing.
Oh, yeah, he's going over to the Vanity Index HQ.
Yeah, that's right.
Later, Zano.
See you guys.
Hope your boy pulls through.
Me too.
Namaste.
Namaste. Wait, did we ever figure out what the riddle was?
Mm-mm.
Watching the clock. What was it again? Should we go look at it?
Watching the clock was the A.
Wait for it. ... Words with a clock as the A.
What's words with a clock? That's where we start.
Not a clue. Yeah, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing.
Just not in me today, guys. Sorry.
Graphics almost made.
They got Roars walking up 15 like he's like
What was he
about
doing?
to win walking down 18.
Was he just bouncing?
It looked like he was getting a round of applause. I don't know. We can't hear, so.
Yeah, it's kind of fun watching on I don't know if fun's the right word. Watching on mute. You're just guessing a lot.
If we had those earpieces we have for the show, we could hear the
Ooh,
broadcast.
some
that'd be
IFBs?
sick. Yeah. I keep calling those IEDs at home, and my wife is
isn't
like,
that
that's not what
a-
it's called. That's a bomb.
And then IUD is what they put, so you can have kids.
That's it, yeah.
So there's two. It's a bit of a minefield. That
You can,
the IFB is a bit of
yeah,
a minefield.
Yeah, don't be just casually talking about it.
Yeah. Who has the weirdest club in their bag regularly? I don't know. Everyone's got a 7-wood these days. Like
Yeah.
literally everyone. Even the college kids have 7-woods. I played with Christian Mass yesterday. He's number 5 in the country from South Africa. He's got a 7-wood.
Yeah?
They hit the like spinniest. It's like a 240-yard shot that like looks like a pitching wedge. It's like got so much spin on it.
I'm playing a 5-wood right now. I'm still getting used to the look and the feel at address. But I did hit one really nice one when we played together.
Yeah, you did hit a really good one. Yeah, I'm still a 3-wood hybrid 4-iron guy. I don't know. Call me old school.
Bradford Wilson, if you're watching, I need my 4-iron back.
We need a Toasty Harmon pairing in Augusta. Why? So because Harmon would just get so frustrated with him? Why do we need a Toasty Harmon pairing in Augusta? I'm curious what was Samuel Ross.
Short Kings.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, Tommy Morrison, the kid I played with yesterday, 6'9".
Oh, yeah. I looked him up. after you said that.
6'9".
Tank.
Number 7 amateur. Sounds exactly like Scotty. Sounds exactly like Scotty. Minwoo, just right of it. Oh, really good shot from Minwoo on 12. Yeah, he's playing really nicely now.
Oh,
I think
sounds like Scotty. Like his demeanor is like.
no, like he sounds like Scotty. Like I gotta pull up. I'm gonna pull up a video
Yeah,
of
I'd
him
like to hear
talking. But where's that Joel thing? I definitely downloaded that. He sound like just if you close your eyes, it is Scotty Scheffler. Toasty would get pissed at the slow play. Also short kings. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Got it.
5 hybrid, my all-time favorite club. My dad's got hybrids. 9 wood.
All right, roars.
Yeah, 11 wood will make an appearance. Someone will have an 11 wood, isn't it? Is there an 11 wood? I think my grandmother-in-law, is that a term?
Yeah.
My wife's grandmother, she had a hole-in-one with an 11 wood. She has a plaque. Rory's short right on 15.
I think if my
Rory's probably not going to win the tournament. He just hasn't gotten to 17 or 18 like he needs to.
If my Bernhard Longer Masters dreams come true, someone might have a 9 wood and a green jacket.
She has a plaque. It's like the most perfect hole-in-one plaque I've ever seen. It's like something, Pelican, whatever, golf club, Naples, Florida, 133 yards, 11 wood. Just like pure. It's so pure. Okay, there we go. Now
my mom's definitely going to get a hole one before me.
I don't have one. Isn't that stunning?
It is actually
stunning.
When
you're supposed to say, oh my God, you're so good. It's so stunning.
Well, I would say that the part of your game that just stands out to me is putting. It really is so good.
You like my putting.
Yeah.
You were very complimentary of my putting last time we played. It was nice of you.
I'm for the first time entering putter experimentation phase in my career.
I have 2 labs on the way.
Ryan Brath sent me a Cleveland.
Balamaki misses just low on 17, and Gary's making a bit of a mess on 13. Let's check on Gary.
7 wood is my best club. 2004 Big Bertha.
Yeah, that was before
Dome Skeets.
That was before the 7 wood was hot. Gary's got to get this up and down to stay, because if Minwoo makes that, and
is that the one they called
Volleymaki's running out of holes.
Is that a Heavenwood?
Might have been a Heavenwood. Bernhard for playing from different tees at Augusta too. That was wild. That was so wild. What a savage. The guy just wants to win so bad. He just saw, that was the rule. 67 years old, you got to play 5,800 yards or whatever it was. I mean, no part of him was like, you know what? I still win tournaments. I still win major championships. He just said, yeah, those are the rules.
I wonder if there was a conversation or if it was just an assumption that never went addressed.
Well, to be fair, he's not a normal 67-year-old. Like, when they made those rules, they did not have Bernhard Longer in mind, but still, have some shame.
But did he just walk up
have
to
some
the gold
shame.
tees?
Charlie Woods was 15, I think. And that guy still wins majors.
It's so German, man.
Yeah, just these are the rules. Like, playing by the rules. As everybody else. Don't like me and change the rule. That was my German. How sick are these tweet templates, by the way, that I had made for me?
Really good.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Oh my God, I'm in your top text?
What'd you say?
I'm in your top text.
Yeah, you're my top text.
Wow.
We text a lot. I text
yeah.
you. I text you. You're like my work therapist.
Tennessee might be coming back.
Only down by 10.
Yeah.
Well, Minwoo might lock us in on if Minwoo keeps hitting darts, we might switch this to a college basketball stream. No, we're not going to.
It's all about Houston on our TVs, right?
Yeah, but Bernhard anchors every putt. We've had that conversation. Check out Chikara, by the way, from today.
Oh yeah.
Big broomstick guy.
Is he?
He gets it real close. He gets it real close. I hate it. I hate the broomstick.
Is he close to getting his card at this point?
Who?
Chikara.
No, he was. Well, it's still early in the season. He finished in the top 10, but he played on Live. He was the one who was on Live, and then left and said Live's all about the money, like this, that, and the other. They didn't renew his contract, and he went scorched earth. There's a turtle in the middle of 15 green, and Rory's group play it. Oh wow. I'm still going back to that.
How does he know?
I'm still going back to that. Maybe he's there. I'm still going back to that riddle, which I do not understand at all.
Should we Google it? We should cheat.
Clock with an A. How about that guy just coming in, dropping $2, giving us a riddle that's going to ruin our afternoon, and not saying anything afterwards?
Wait for it. Words with the clock. I mean, this is how we go out. This is like some kind of jigsaw.
I'm going to go into my house, and there's going to be a clock just on my pillow in my bed.
Wait, I'm going to Google it.
Wesley Bryan still have his tour card. So I actually asked this question, James Gardner. Wesley Bryan still have his tour card. Will doing the duels impact him at all? That's the Live event.
Oh.
Will it impact him at all with the tour? New to golf and not sure where we are with those type of things. There is the turtle. If you play, yeah. I mean, so the short answer is if you're a PGA Tour player and you play a Live event, you're suspended. It's not a Live event, right? But it is an unauthorized golf event because Scotty's on the drivable hole. We got to focus here. Scotty went with driver. His is cutting.
Bullet.
His is cutting. It keeps cutting maybe a little bit too far left. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, we like it.
What a good kick. All right, Scotty. He should be able to get that up and down and get it to 16.
I think he can make that.
He could make that. This is going to be Gary for par. This is a massive putt. This is a massive putt for Gary Woodland. Six, 71, 66, 67, 66. Are you going to go back and you're Googling it?
Yeah, I need
Dude,
to
you
know.
can't. Well, that's you're cheating.
I'm not that wise.
Yeah, it is playing. It feels like they're playing a little bit slow today, doesn't it? Tag people. Dan's a big. Oh, see, I thought this was current. All right, Gary Woodland with the center shafted putter and the claw grip. That's a guy who's been through it. Putter back, miss it on the low side.
Ooh.
He can't do that. Can't do that. Now Scheffler's going to be ahead. And probably if Scheffler gets that up and down, he'll move past him.
Scotty Eagle chip incoming.
That probably doomed Gary Woodland bogey in that easy hole. Min was going to be able to hit a 3-wood on that green. Min was going to be able to hit a 3-wood on that green, and if Minwoo makes this putt, it's probably over. If Minwoo makes this putt, it's probably over. Minwoo Lee to get to 20 under par and reestablish a 3-shot lead. It's right in the middle. A fist pump for Minwoo Lee, and he is marching now toward his first PGA Tour victory. The chef, not a bogey on the card. That's what you got to do. You start the day with a 4-shot lead. You pick up a birdie at 3, a birdie at 9, a birdie at 12. Goes to the drivable par 4, 13th now, and it's Minwoo's tournament. He is very much in control.
Yeah.
Should we clip that? I was thinking clip it when I was doing that.
Just that. Yeah.
We don't have anything else so far.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
Do we think Wes asked PJ before he agreed to duels? I don't know. Wesley's in a weird spot. He's not really getting into that many starts. Not really getting that many starts on the PGA Tour. But he's in a decent category. Did he start this year? Did he? No, he didn't. See, he didn't get into Houston. I don't think they're going to suspend Wes for playing in a live exhibition. Do you?
Not at this point. I think if it was 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, it feels. I mean, if he's playing in a live event, that's different. But I don't know. Actually, no, I don't want them to be a collaborator. How do I? Can I delete them as a collaborator? I'm just gonna start over. Okay, I'm gonna take 10 seconds to get this up. You gotta.
All right,
You gotta hold this. You gotta hold down the fort.
Yeah, they're just showing Mr. Gerard throwing in a
Ryan Gerard. Willie used to caddy for that guy a little bit.
Oh, we get to talk to Willie IRL 2 weeks.
He keeps on saying that he won't give me a solid yes, but he's giving me a soft yes.
We're calling him out live now. Okay, this is a makeable chip for Scotty.
It's a little bit up in his stance.
Not going to go low.
I was gonna say it's not as low as normal. He carried it on the green. That was not very good.
Not a great shot.
Not the best from Scotty, and that's got a lot of break too. That's the chip that Rory almost made. That putt breaks hard right to left.
So, good news for Mr. Lee.
Did you figure out the riddle?
No.
Nothing.
I'm moving on to. I'm gonna hit up our man Carl
For the
Get
riddle.
a clip. Get a clip.
I thought Carl was gonna be the riddle guy.
Carl is smarter than me, so he has a higher chance.
You think none of the Barstool guys are in the duel since they are part of the Creator Council? I think the duel is a lot of really good players. That's not me being like a dick. It's Luke Kwan, the Bryan brothers, Grant, Rick Shields. There's one more who I can't think of. Luke Kwan, the Bryan brothers, Kwan, Rick Shields,
Fat Perez.
Grant Horvat. Fat Perez, I already say Grant Horvat. Yeah, so those are all like scratch level players, so I don't. Also, are the Bryan brothers not in the Creator Council? Probably not, because Wesley's a tour player.
Right. Well, maybe George is.
But no, I think that's why. But maybe they could have done the commentary. I mean, I don't think that they're like banned from doing any sort of content with Liv. All right, Minwoo's got the driver. I like this. He's not playing safe. He's got the driver on the drivable par 3. Yeah, different class of players in the duel. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So is the duel just going to be they're just playing 2-man scrambles and seeing what they shoot, or is it like a?
I think they're playing against each other. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how? Like just lowest score?
Score. Yeah.
Yeah. But so it's not duels just meaning like two-man teams, not like one team against another team.
Or maybe it's brackets.
Min was going to start this left, going to cut it. He needs to cut it given his distance, given his length. Oh, what a shot from Minwoo Lee.
Yeah.
Just short of the green. He's marching to victory now. We're gonna change this.
Minwoo marching.
Minwoo marching in Houston.
Can I screen record without the sound playing on my?
You can go outside if you need to for a second.
I'll be right back.
I can man this.
Are you capable?
There was a time when I did this by myself. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it. I enjoy having you a lot, but I enjoyed the solo stuff as well. All right, Ben's gone, chat. It's just the boys now. Toasty missing it left. Let's check on our boy Valimaki. Fun to say. Fun name to say. Ryan Fox, this is a crazy golf swing. You want to talk about down and then go like this. It's like a more powerful Neiman. He smashes it. And then he's got almost like an Arnold Palmer finish. All right, Valimaki is on the 18th hole. So the best he can do is post 18 and hope that Minwoo really, really struggles coming in. There's only one guy between him and a 5-shot lead. This will be 4 T25 finishes for Gary. Can we just talk about how impressive of a human this dude is? Awesome. Awesome guy. I think we saw this at full swing. And Gary was one of those guys on tour that everybody loved, even, obviously before any of this happened. I think that's why there was such an outpouring of support when it did happen. He's just such a nice guy. I think back to that video with Amy Baccarat or whatever he did at Waste Management. Just showed the caliber of guy. And he's a gentle giant. He's big. He's strong. He walks with his chest out. But every time you talk to him, he's super kind. And I think Netflix did a great job of showing just how scary that was. When you start to feel symptoms that aren't pain, then it's a change in your personality, and that's what his symptom was. Like he started feeling scared and anxious and just all of these emotions that weren't his own emotions. Well, thank you, James. I appreciate it. Fired up pomp and circumstance. Our boy is graduating. Yeah, Minwoo's I know that Minwoo's been, a fixture, a figure in world golf for a couple years now because he jumps off the page with his personality, but winning your first PGA Tour event is an absolutely massive step in the development of a player. And especially to do it right before major season, and especially I think to do it after, there's still a lot of golf left, but if he gets it done after shooting 78, 73 on the weekend at the Players. I also remember a couple years ago at the Players when he shot, I think, 76 in the final round. So he's had some opportunities. He's played good enough golf to put himself in those positions. He just has not done it. He's not kept it up. Do play a hole with Celinda sometime. He seems fun. I will. I'm excited to get back out there and start doing play holes. We cannot do them at Augusta National, unfortunately. So maybe RBC. I have some video shoots that week. I'm not sure I'm going to make it to Hilton Head. Augusta's a long week, and it's hard for me to leave Emma alone with the dogs for that long. All right, Scotty for birdie on 13. He's got to play this well outside the hole. The worm cam is back. Starts outside and goes right in the middle. Okay, Scotty Scheffler makes a birdie to 16 under par. Probably going to be his highest finish. Could be his highest finish since the comeback. And again, like I said, just perfect preparation. Perfect preparation for the Masters. He'll feel totally ready to go for number 3. Rory with a tee shot on 16. I would say that that's flirting with the water, but I was going to say, I saw Wyndham Clark hit it about 50 yards right of that, and it was still dry. So Rory's in the fairway. Gary Woodland from the left side of the fairway on 14 after a bit of a shock to the system bogey on 13. This one's drawn left. He's leaning. Does it catch it? Yep. Climbs up the ridge and stays there. That'll be a good look at birdie for Gary. But Minwoo's at the point now where he can make a bunch of pars. Pars are his friend. So is Augusta a good fit for Minwoo? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's a good fit. I think it's a good fit because, he's long enough to bring the par 5s to their knees. He's a very creative around the greens. His issue is sometimes he gets wild shots. Well, the good thing about Augusta is there's no real penalty shots out there. It's not like TPC Sawgrass where you can hit it in the water where there's one side is like completely dead, you have the opportunity for recovery shots. So I do think that it's a very good fit for him. Thoughts on McIlroy today? Unreal performance. Don't think he's been in this form consecutively week after week for a while. He's playing great. I love the way he's putting it. His short shots too. He's hitting a lot more half shots. He's hitting a lot more 3/4 shots. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Rory. I hesitate. I almost feel bad putting any sort of expectations on him for Augusta. It just feels like the weight of the world is on his shoulders no matter what. Do we miss Ben? Or are we enjoying the little... This is the family that we built the first time. It's me and you guys. Ben was a newcomer to this. Let's not forget. All right, Scotty on 14. Looks like he's aiming up the left side, trying to play... Well, those guys are hitting it over that tree. Came out of it. Fanned it. Moving right. Gonna be right rough. It's like a shot like that Scotty just hit at the players might be in the water. And that's why I think Minwoo is a good fit for Augusta. He's had some solid finishes there before. I'm gonna look. Minwoo Lee, let's see what he's done at the Masters. Valimaki on 18. We need this to be close in order to make Minwoo sweat a little bit. And it's the furthest thing from close, about 40 feet. Scotty cannot miss the rest of the day because Minwoo is here to win. Yeah. Scotty cannot miss the rest. I mean, Minwoo should get that up and down on 13 without incident, I would think. It's a pretty... I mean, if it wasn't Sunday trying to win his first PGA Tour event, it would be a very, very simple up and down. Let's take a look at our guy. Oh, you can show the video here. Yeah, I mean, he's right in front. He can carry it past this little false front right here. And it's just gone maybe a little... Yeah, it's pretty straight once he carries that first ridge. What'd Carl say? What is the trophy behind you? That's a great question. This is the 2018 Homie of the Year trophy awarded to me by my boys. I don't think it was awarded any other year except for 2018. I just had a really good year in 2018.
That's so fun.
Yeah. No, I planned that year. I planned a surprise trip for everybody. I was like, okay, take these days off. Gave them a packing list and was all over the place with the packing list. I was like flip flops, beanie, bathing suit, winter coat. They had no idea where they were going. I booked all their flights and stuff. We went to New Orleans. It was really epic.
I love New Orleans.
Yeah, so that's why I was Homie of the Year.
The only ever Homie of the Year.
The one and only Homie of the Year.
What have I missed? Any movement here?
Scotty made a birdie. Scotty made that putt after that kind of so-so chip on 13. I was answering some questions, just, yapping as I do. Big was only 38 feet from the hole. And I think he's going to probably land this with some spin on top of this ridge just to take out that first little, the upslope. Land it here, a little bit of check, let it bleed to the right. Should be pretty simple. Like I said, if this wasn't Sunday of trying to win his first PGA Tour event, this is when he's thinking about holing. Gripping it way down, backs off, wants the other club, or a little sweaty. I don't know.
Dr. Chapinski.
Dan, do you think you would do in a content creator type event? I'm playing good right now. But I just don't really have any desire. I'm not like a golf YouTuber. I play golf on YouTube I haven't really done it since scratch. All right, back to Minwoo. Really open stance. He went for the lower one. Did pretty well. I'd give that a B.
Stayed below.
Yeah, I'd give him a B. It's probably 4 feet, 4 feet 2 inches.
Given the situation, though.
My shot length that I have built into my eye says 4 feet 2 inches. Let's see what it was. 3 feet 10 inches. It was 4 inches off. All right, Rory on 16 after a massive drive. He's got 163 yards into what I believe is a par 5.
Big pelt on this one.
Yeah. He's going after this one. No, he picked it. He picked it off the top. Full swing. He's posing. Woo! That was a really good shot. That's exactly where he was aiming. Downwind. That was probably a pitching wedge, maybe a gap wedge into a par 5.
If he would have taken that pelt, he would have gotten that spin.
Do you think all the time on TGL helped him with different type of golf, but he did get a lot of extra golf in, different than just being on the range practicing? I don't think TGL has any real impact on these guys' games.
They're playing as much as you can imagine already.
Yeah, if it's like a couple hours. I don't think. If anything, it'd be like more difficult because you're traveling more.
And the conditions aren't the same.
Yeah. Ryan Fox has not looked comfortable over a single putt today. Dog versus 4-play scramble.
That'd be fun.
I don't know about that. I need a partner. I'm not a tour pro. They do 3-on-1 against tour pros.
Yeah, but we could just do a different format based on.
Yeah.
We could just do the duels.
But we're not doing YouTube videos on dog anymore. It'd have to be a scratch versus YouTube scramble.
Yeah, that's how we could do it.
We're keeping the dog channel to just the show.
I would put our scratch team up against a lot of other media teams. Probably we have some players.
Chad's good. Ian's good.
Ryan
Stone's good. Is David Miller pretty solid too?
David Miller's really good.
Yeah. All right, Gary, after that shot, climbed up the ridge on 14 to make a birdie, get that one back that he made on 13. Missed it just on the left side. Gary's chances are dwindling.
They want 3v2. They want me and you. That's the assumption I make. I'm good in it.
You're everywhere. You're everywhere these days.
With pops?
There's no pops in the scramble, my friend. It's just
we're not playing pops?
No. It's 3v2. That's the handicap. They have 3 guys, we have 2 guys. Toasty with a birdie to 13. He's grinding. Minwoo from 3 feet 10 inches. Doing his routine, lining it up. This should be a pretty straight putt, right up the slope. Which would you rather today, Woodland win, McIlroy win, or Minwoo first, and why? Gary Woodland, I think. Because Rory McIlroy's won 27 or 28 tournaments on the PGA Tour. Minwoo Lee's going to win a bunch. When you're 40 years old and you're coming off in a health situation like Gary is, you just never know. Minwoo to follow up the birdie on 12 with another on 13 and reestablish a 4-shot lead. Not a problem. Right in the middle. That left-hand low putter looks very solid, and he is marching.
21.
Now 4 under for the day. 21 under par. Not a bogey on the card. Over to Scotty Scheffler at 14. 206. That was something bad happened off the tee. Only hit that 268. He's leaning a little to the right.
Looks tired.
Is that you doing a little facial analysis?
Yeah.
So you could see that one stayed too. That'll be a very similar putt to the one we saw Gary Woodland have. And Gary Woodland missed it just on the left side. Let's see. Scheffler. Oh, they don't have it yet. We're not that far behind today. Valimaki 40 feet. Let's do a little green reading action here for Mr. Valimaki. It's going to go left in the beginning, and then it's going to try to creep back right at the end. Past the hole, there's a ton of slope, but it's going to start breaking. It probably won't take much of this break in the beginning because it'll be moving quickly.
It's a weird look.
Yeah, it is a weird look. It's going to go like this. It's going to go zzz, and then there. It's honestly probably pretty straight overall. He's got a question for you.
How do you feel about the beige top with the light blue pants on? Maybe tie together. I was watching this earlier today, and I like it. Nobody really chooses the light blue pants. Ever. So I respect it. It's giving very like Vegas leisure.
Light blue is not. I feel like you see a lot of cream pants, a lot of white pants, and then a lot of navy pants.
The beige and blue it's a classy, like quiet luxury, Tiffany, Brunello Cucinelli vibe. I love it.
Brunello that's quiet luxury?
Brunello Cucinelli, yeah. I mean, the quiet is in the design, not the price tag.
I was going to say, the price tag is definitely not quiet.
There's more to the price.
All right, Valimaki. You got to get it there, pal. You got to get it there, pal. It was missing left anyway, but all right. Sammy Valimaki's going to finish at 17 under par. Scotty would do well to get to 17 or 18. So again, unless Minwoo does something really silly here, this is his tournament.
Is Woodland in a situation where he's in the Masters? Or did he need to win this?
He might be because they gave him an extra year for COVID from winning the U.S. Open. I'm going to check. Thoughts on Kisner voice in the booth? Kind of reminds me of when Tony Romo entered Jim Nantz booth. It gonna work. Yeah, I think he's good.
I agree.
I think he's good. I think he's got a style which I really like. Trevor Edelman's very elegant on the mic, very polished. I think Kisner is sort of a little bit more folksy, a little bit, less far removed from the action. He was playing at a very high level just a couple years ago. Obviously a very funny guy. I think he'll get more comfortable and he'll lean into his personality even more.
You can only get better at like the X's and O's of that kind of stuff.
It's crazy how much just doing something like even with the live stuff, even with this stream, like you just do it more times, you get comfortable.
Yeah.
Dan, regard my Cantor thought, he just got the news he's qualified for the Masters. Well, there you go. There you go. Luke Clinton not No, Gary Woodland is not in the Masters. I'm surprised they didn't invite Clanton.
Same.
I'm surprised they didn't invite Clanton, especially because two of the amateurs that were exempt are not. They turned pro, so they lost their exemptions. There's only 5 amateurs in the field, which is a low number for them, and they have the special exemption. They can invite whoever they want, and I feel like with their rich history with amateurs, he's been the best amateur we've seen in probably a decade.
Long time, yeah. What a story.
Yeah. I guess they don't want to open up a can of worms, but he also won the McCormack medal, which gets him into the U.S. Open and the British Open of being the #1 amateur for like the most weeks in the year.
What was like the technicality, or was it just
they don't explain that? Yeah. They don't explain that. Dan saying Immelman has a certain elegance, plays right into why in just about every movie from antiquity. Well, he's South African, but yes. No, I just think he's got a very, maybe it is the South African. It's a very, it's a nice pace.
The way he jumps off of like tees, All
right, Rory for Eagle. That's not going to break that much, is it? No, left that well on the high side. So Rory will get to 16 under par. Man, if Minwoo was like at 18 under, this would be a super exciting.
Can Scheffler just turn on the gas and just
or can Minwoo make
5 birdies?
Minwoo making 8 would be good for the cause. I'm surprised they didn't invite Riggs to what, the Masters? Is that what he's joking about?
No, to the 3-on-2.
If Clan went to UGA, South Carolina, or UF, he's in, but Florida State, not a big. You think that's? I tweeted, he's not in the Masters. A lot of people, I tweeted it out, or I posted on Instagram. There were a lot of comments in the comments. Fred Ridley is a Florida guy. The chairman,
a Gator.
What, he's a Gator. He went to Florida, played golf at Florida. I think that would be.
You know what? If that kind of pettiness still exists, I'm stoked on it.
That's a positive for you.
Yeah.
Hi, Daniel. What's up, man? Kid's gonna rocket chip in 3 years as a new must hear on TV, like Jay Miller. Chad loves Kevin Kisner on the mic.
I do too.
Yeah. You're all in on Kiz.
I like Smiley better though.
Well, they're in different roles. Smiley's doing,
I could see Smiley in the same spot though.
You could?
Yeah.
What about
Dan Rapp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd be the other chair. I think I'd be more like Dan Hicks or Jim Nance. That would be my.
I think you could rock the desk, but you're so valuable out in the field too.
Yeah, but I don't like doing the field. Yeah. I like it. It's fine. It's really fun for like the Creator Classic when there's like fun. You can talk to the players, but when they're really locked in, and you're just like, oh, the lie's not so good. He's gonna have to hammer this. There's just not that much there.
It's like a classic line. The lie's not so good. He's gonna have to hammer.
Yeah, or it's like, oh, you got to carry the ridge here. He cannot miss his right. It's just the same thing over and over.
I could be a weapon with like the paper in front.
I like being able to go on tangents. Scotty gets it to go. Okay, Scotty to 17 under.
Interesting.
All right, Scotty. Now in a tie for second, and Minwoo will see that the name behind him now on the golf course is Scheffler, and the one behind that is McIlroy. So it's not over yet.
Ken Chef Boyardee.
Nope.
Ken Chef
chase down Chef.
Catch the Chef.
Yes. Bang. That's a headline, boy, right there. Can Chef chase down Chef?
Yeah.
Come on, bang. Show up. I did that right. It's going to happen. There it is. Can Chef chase down Chef? Minwoo with the water. Everyone's drinking water these days. You see that? Do you see that Keita Nakajima doing the same thing?
I saw it come through in the Slack, yeah.
How about my Auburn Tigers, by the way? We got any Tigers in the chat? Got any Auburn Tigers in the chat? That's my March Madness. That's what I'm going with.
We got Auburn Tigers coming out on Scratch soon.
That's a video that I've said that is going to be out soon for a long time, and it's still not out. So
I saw some chatter this morning.
I think it'll be out on Friday, is my guess. It is not over. It's absolutely not over. Did anyone ever notice Sammy Valimaki is the leader in the clubhouse? Yes, I did notice. Now every time they say this from a moment ago, I want to scream. Hallie's Berries. It's a lie. No, it's not a lie. They need to lie, but It's a lie that they operate that they need to tell you that. It's just not true. There's no rule.
It's too honest. It's unnecessary honesty.
There's just no rule. And I've said this before. I've done broadcasts now. The way it works is the producer was saying here, this is a moment ago. You can just not say it. And when I was at Barstow and we broadcasted our Corn Ferry event, we had a rule that we weren't going to say it. And Brant Packer, who was the producer, kept on saying this a moment ago. And we were like, Brant's saying in my ear that this, I'm not saying it, Brant. I'm not saying it. You know, you can do that. There's no rule against it. The larger point is that there is a disproportionate number of golf analysts with accents. There's a reason Ian Baker Finch has his job and John Cook doesn't. Should I start working on an accent? Should I go live abroad? Disappear for like 4 years and come back with an accent? Does that kid talk about the Rory incident in the video? Nope. He does not. I tried to feel him out on it. It was clear that he wasn't going to say anything beyond what he said publicly. I mean, we kind of joked about it a little bit, but no, there was no, you know.
I think also when you're in
no reveal all
college country, they're back at, you know, on their best behavior. Coach is there.
Coach Fields was there. You know, they don't want to rock the boat. They're on a team, right? If he was a pro and he could say what he wanted because he wanted to, but I think there's a bit of, you know, they're the number one team in the country. They're trying to win a national championship. He doesn't want to be a distraction. All right, Rory on 17, 398 yards. He's aiming this directly over the water, it looks like.
Oh my God.
What?
Raymond photoshopped some relaxed fits onto pro golfers.
They look way better.
They look way better.
Well, I'm a relaxed fit guy. People hate, that's not relaxed fit.
That is, though.
People hate my pants so much in the comments. Have you noticed that? It's crazy.
Oh, yesterday?
My pants fire
all
people
the guys
up.
were wearing shorts.
Oh, I'm not a shorts guy.
I know.
As I told you, I don't think serious men don't wear shorts when they're working.
Actually, I was just on the premiere episode of Raymond's podcast, which is not out yet, and we were talking about the Maynard's Greenkeeper pant. And I said, Dan Rappaport's one guy that has tucked a polo into it and made it work. I didn't think that was possible. I gave you a shout.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, those Maynard's chants have changed the game for me. I never felt natural. I just don't like wearing tight pants, and I don't wear shorts. I don't wear shorts because when I'm on the golf course, I'm working in all capacity, and I feel like serious men don't wear shorts to work. Chef going to be eating good tonight. Absolutely. I wonder if he enjoyed some vino. I don't know if he's a wine guy. We'll find out.
I want you and everyone else to know I'm bringing blazers to Augusta this year.
Yeah, that's a thing. I probably should. You never know what you're going to get invited to. Look at Toasty. Look at Toasty. Oh, he missed. Where's Patton Kazire?
Wow.
Where's Patton
The
Kazire?
Argentinians are not going to be thrilled with that footwork.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that much.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I was expecting a drop kick like Emi Martinez. He's a big drop kick guy. Their goalie.
Congrats, Mr. Toasty.
Minwoo Lee from 149 yards on the 14th. Middle of the green. How's Carl doing? How's Carl doing? Oh, he's got it. Does he have it?
No, that's me sending him the...
No, it's not. That's him.
Oh, it is?
Are you on the wrong Wi-Fi? No, you're on the right Wi-Fi.
I'm in a cave.
I missed that from Minwoo. Let's see where he went. Haven't adjusted it yet. He's got the putter in hand, so it couldn't have been that bad. Keith Mitchell. Luke Potter said that Keith Mitchell is his favorite player, which does not surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Given the aesthetic, he's a visor guy.
Yeah. He's gonna... Did you see those new Sugarloaf visors in the Texas Orange?
Yeah.
Called Potter Orange.
Wow, he's got his own color.
Yeah.
I just got the green one for Augusta. Packing for Augusta for you, I feel like it's an event. It's a multiple day process.
I have shopping to do when I leave here.
Shopping to do?
Yeah, I gotta go get a pair of pants.
What kind of pants?
I want a pair of white pants that are, or like light brown pants that are breathable linen.
Yeah. So not necessarily like golf pants.
Not golf pants. No.
Yeah.
You won't really catch me buying golf pants ever again.
Ever again? No?
No.
Well, don't they need belt loops if you're going to wear them on the golf course?
Well, yeah, but golf pants aren't the only pants that have loops.
Yeah, no, they are.
No.
There's no other pants with loops except for golf pants. You don't like the Manners ones?
I do. They're not golf pants, though.
Yes,
That's
they
what's
are.
great about them.
They're absolutely golf pants.
No,
they have a fucking...
Don't limit them.
They have a magnet in them for your ball marker.
And if you weren't wearing them on the golf course, no one would know that. It's if you know, you know.
Okay, so what about like Lululemon ABCs? Are those golf pants?
Those are golf pants, yeah.
Even though they're not golf pants.
And I have a pair of them. I love them.
So you're just saying you're not going to wear like this sort of slimmer fit, athletic,
It's the fabric. It's like the polyester elastane, stretchy.
I'm
These guys need it.
Why?
Because they're athletes and they are superheroes, and sound is important to them. And if they
nice putt, Gary.
Nice
fist pump from Gary.
They talk about it all the time. Like the way their clothes sound in their swing is crucial.
Yeah, Tiger loves cashmere because there's no sound.
Yeah,
yeah. I will say, like when it's windy, those the banners they can be a bit much. But I don't know. I feel like when I look my best, I feel my best. I play my best.
You can be in a pair of cotton chinos.
Yeah.
And still look and feel great.
I don't feel good in cotton chinos. They're like, because I got kind of thicker legs. They get tight around here. It's just not for me, man.
Man, I'm going to take you shopping someday and introduce you to so many things, man. These like silhouettes and shit. I don't know, we're getting nerdy on.
Yeah, well, that's what
I'll
happened.
save it for course cat.
That's what happened when Minwoo has a 4-shot lead.
Yeah, they're talking about pants.
Yeah, start talking about different fabrics.
Just guys talking about pants.
Best style on tour.
It's got to be Keith Mitchell.
Over Jason Day?
Yeah.
I completely disagree. Keith Mitchell is so one-dimensional.
It's the uniform. It's the consistency.
It's the same pants. It's the open collar, and it's the visor, and it's the old school shoes. I feel like
maybe it is Jason. Like it's a toss-up between them for sure. But
Jason has more looks. Definitely has more versatility. All right, let's lock in again. Scotty Scheffler on the 15th hole. It's a par 3. He's now in a tie for second with Sammy Valimaki, who's already in the clubhouse. I agree, Mosquito. I 100% agree.
This is our only shot at some drama here.
Yeah, 8-iron from 147, so it's got to be into the wind, or it's probably a little half shot. We're going to see how much control he has over his irons right here. Definitely a lower shot. Definitely a less than full swing. Right at it from Scotty Scheffler. That is about... Optical Trackman says 5 feet 9 inches.
This would be a classic Scotty win if he just
stole it. Just birdied 15, 16, 17, and 18.
Oh, Kira's with our boy.
Valimaki. What was it like when you turned professional in 1991? Yeah, well, people are saying that I look like Stadler, Craig Stadler.
Stadler meets Straka.
I don't agree. Dude, is that the S that we used to draw on the back of our notebooks in elementary school?
Oh my god.
Is that his personal logo? It looks a lot like the... You know what Jess I'm talking about?
Logo?
I don't know, it's an S. But you know what I'm talking about with the 3 lines? Yeah.
Have you seen these Rise and Grind videos with the guy that does the ice ball with the Saratoga?
And the bananas and stuff?
Yeah.
He did a night routine, apparently.
I saw a meme that was him writing in the notebook. It
was just an S.
Yeah. Was the S.
That's a classic. The S is a real classic. In 5 years, look back at a picture of Keith with J-Day, and you'll know Keith has the far better style presence. Yeah, if you... I guess what time
Laz's visor gang, but
the Stussy S, that's what it is, yeah.
Stussy S.
All right, Rory missed it left on 17. He's got 144 in from the most closely resembling thing that is rough this week. There's not much of it. Likes it. Real. Oh, how did that check up out of the rough?
Because there's none.
Because there is none, yeah, because it's not rough. Yeah, Rory's been playing unbelievable this year. Let's look at Rory McIlroy's string of results. We're gonna give him a top 5 here. Let's say finishes in the top 5 here. He's gone since the DP World Tour Championship. So in Dubai, that was like November. He's gone win, tied for 4th, win, T17, T15, win, and then this is gonna be like a T4, Stussy. Andy Bean. Don't know who that is.
Should we look him up?
Yeah. Also, Tourcast is majorly slacking. I'm going to reload it. Is it a golfer?
Andy Bean. He looks kind of like Andy Bean.
Who?
I think is what he said.
Who? Valimaki?
Valimaki.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He's got that body style. Oh, only got 12 feet. This is to get to 22 under from Minwoo Lee. Not his best effort. He hated that one. But again, tap-in pars are not going to hurt Minwoo. Was that Carl? Did he have the video?
It's not loading on my phone. Can you bring up Slack on the computer?
Yes, I'll do it on this one. Well, I can't do it on here. Yeah, he has it. He's had it.
Sorry.
He was going to be able to figure it out later. Why haven't they posted it? They will.
I think they were waiting for us.
Bring back the body glove brand style. My 40 and others know what I'm talking about. Do you know what that is? You're not 40 yet.
Body glove brand.
What are you, 35?
35, yeah.
35. We're just a couple guys in our 30s.
Just talking about pants.
Just talking about pants.
DP World Tour wins. Oh yeah, he's won 3 on the
He beat Fitz in the 2021 Scottish Open. I remember that. You want to know why I remember that? I was driving. I had to drop off COVID tests. It was the week before the Open. This was when the Open was at Royal St. George's in Kent, in England. And I had to drop off a COVID test at a lab in Orpington, which was like closer to London.
To what, like test negative so you could go to the Open?
Yeah. I had to quarantine in a house. I was there for like 12 days. I had to quarantine for 5 days. And I didn't know if they were actually going to like check the quarantine. And then the first day there, someone knocked on my door.
To be like, make sure you're inside.
To make sure you're inside. It was wild, dude. And I remember I was watching that playoff on my phone. He beat Fitz. There was someone else in the playoff too. I don't remember who, but yeah, it was a big win. I remember he went from like 300 in the world to 60th. Because it was a Scottish Open, had a really good field that year.
Clip sent.
Sick. Sick.
I can't wait for all the comments about me wearing sunglasses inside. Guess what? Sometimes you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Care, yeah. You gotta. The more you
Plus,
do this,
there's a light right here you guys don't see.
the more you do this, the more you gotta realize that the comments are just gonna be what they're gonna be. They are going to be what they're going to be. All right, chat. Give us your Masters picks. I'm going Ludwig. You're going Colin. No one said Scotty, and I know what I mean. There's 2 of us, and neither of us said Scotty.
No one in the chat said Scotty.
No one said Rory. No one said Xander.
Is it weird? The only reason I would want Rory to win is to get the discussion over with. And I mean, I guess I want him to have it.
I think he deserves to be a career Grand Slam.
I agree.
I do.
But I'm just getting tired of it being the talking point.
I mean, no one's done it since Tiger.
Let's talk about how many he's going to win, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think if he wins, I mean, it's the biggest cliche. If he wins, the floodgates could open, you know? He gets to 5, he ties Brooks, which matters to him.
And that monkey falls off your back.
Him and Brooks have a real, serious rivalries thing going on.
That's another reason to want him to win, then, to get Brooks fired up.
Colin.
See Brooks.
Hallie's Berry's got you with Colin. Everyone's picking Colin. Does that make you nervous that he's like he's a squares pick in the game?
Yeah.
Scotty at U.S. Open. Oakmont, that's going to be so awesome.
I've only had a good gut pick with Bryson at Pinehurst, and I bet money on that before I wasn't allowed to do that anymore.
What was I just going to say?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. I was just going to say the U.S. Open is my favorite major, which is a sort of a controversial pick. I like it more than the Masters. I mean, I love the Masters. Don't get me wrong.
I don't like it more than the Masters.
I think, dude, I mean, the stories that come out of the U.S. Open, I love how difficult the golf course is going to be. I love the whole qualifying aspect.
The score of the U.S. Open, I do like much more.
Yeah. 2.0, but more hard trip this time. Rory going to feel so much pain. Jeez, dude. JT is a good pick. Yeah, JT's last start was last week at the Valspar. Did everything right until the last couple holes. I do think Rahm is going to have a really big major season. Rahm had a weird major season last year. Remember he had to withdraw from Pinehurst like a toe
fungus,
fungus or something bizarre.
JT's tempo is in like peak form right now too. Very
high. Sergio, yeah. Well, Sergio's got he
needs to leave it out there.
One last chance to make this Ryder Cup. I think he's going to do it. He's playing great on live. All right, Rory to get to 17 after a great shot from the left, quote unquote rough. He's playing a lot of break, too much break at that pace.
All right, now that it's out of contention. My Woodland conversation.
Yes.
Would love to see him make a run for the Ryder Cup this year.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right? He's playing well.
That'd be a story. That would definitely be a story.
Couple of wins.
Let's see what old Gary has done this year. He's had some good finishes. Who has the biggest schlong on tour? Good question, Brian Stewart.
Got to be Brooks Koepka.
Jesus, don't answer that, dude. Do not answer that question. I cannot believe you just answered that so fast, too.
They want to know.
You answered that so fast.
We're here for them, not for anything else.
That's true. I guess. For the record, I did not answer the question. All right, Scotty after the dart. If you're going to birdie the last 4, you got to birdie 15, Scotty. If you're going to birdie the last 4, you got to birdie 15, Scotty.
Can we see this putt?
Well, yeah, we can't see this putt. Min was staring right at him. Oh, worm cam.
Worm
We
it.
love the worm cam. That's right in
Got
the middle.
him.
Scotty to 18 under par.
I like it.
Keep going, Scotty. Keep going, Scotty. And Min was staring right at him.
What a bastard. Just hanging back there all day.
Going to a par 5 also. Birdied the last 3, birdied 4 of the last 6. Goes to a par 5. John Daly is called Big John for a reason. Still friends with Fitzy, yes.
I think I'm gonna go see him this year for the first time.
John Daly, you're gonna do the Hooters thing?
Yeah.
You gonna write about it?
I just want to get an autograph.
Yeah. That's such a classic thing where it's like you write like a think piece, like, oh, what this means, or you could just go like have fun.
I could write about the scene there. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
But people have done it, is what you're saying.
It's just classic, like time waits for no one.
Chad sent me this great piece last week about this. I forget the guy's name now, the writer, but he wrote about the WMPO one year, and the lead was just like brilliant.
All right, Gary's gonna get to 17. That's a par 5. This is the very reachable par 5 too. Scotty could absolutely get this to 20 under. Absolutely could get it to 20 under. Need fits on Ryder Cup team. I'm a USA guy too. He's fun to watch in match play. He's been terrible in match play. He's been terrible in the Ryder Cup, and he's so far away from it right now. He is not playing well.
I'll answer for Dan. We don't have any intel on the caddy situation
That's not true.
that we can share.
That's also not true. It was already like a caddy share. There was this British guy, Danny. His name's also Dan or Danny. I don't know his last name, but I think he was going to do the West Coast, and then Billy was going to do Florida and the majors. I'm going to ask him. I would imagine that Danny is going to be his caddy moving forward. What's more interesting, or not more interesting, but I think what is Billy going to do? Billy will have a bunch of offers. He's an incredible caddy. All right, Minwoo on 15. That one's way further right than Scotty's was. Way further right.
Strong a bit.
Short and right. Yeah, that's going to be a par. I mean, most likely a par.
Maybe.
So Scotty could absolutely close this to 2 or maybe even 1 shot.
3-putt territory for the chef.
It's potential. Which chef? Who's chef? When you say chef, who are you referring to?
The chef.
Okay.
Is Minwoo.
Chef is Scheffler?
Chef is Scheffler.
Okay, got it. He said so he said what in a TGL interview? That the other guy Danny's gonna caddy for him?
Man, I was just trying to make you like have this inside info. It's like, yeah, no.
They just said it.
Talking
Yeah.
about it.
Well, I don't know. Huh? Gary Woodland. Really want to play this course live? Well, it won't cost you that much money. You can do it.
A lot of greens and reg for Scotty Scheffler today. He's only missed 2. A lot of missed fairways, though.
Yeah, but he hasn't putted well all week. He's not putted well all week. This is going to be Gary's first top 10 since coming back.
All right, Scotty on the tee. 16th hole.
We know from Wyndham that you can hit this as far right as you want.
Swoop it.
You literally can't hit it far enough right. That's got to be too far left. From what I've seen, you have to hit it way further right. That's got to be the widest fairway in America. It's still not in it. Decent lie, though. Not bad. 300. Okay, so he's got to have 189. Rory, remember, had 160.
Oh, guess who's back?
Back again.
P Tuna.
Shady. Oh. What'd he say?
Who the fuck is watching this stream? LO, genuinely curious. Hallie's Berries, Nicholas Higgins, Laz Versales.
Yeah, Ryan Aguirre. Don't tell me about that, by the way. I don't want to hear about that guy. I'd rather just not,
Oh, I thought he was like, canon.
Cannon fodder? Or what do you mean canon?
Canon means like he's part of the lore now.
He is kind of part of the lore.
Like if something is Star Wars canon, it's from the original like comic to whatever.
Got it. I'm familiar now. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's... Yeah, you can't... I haven't figured out that part yet. I feel like you're probably able to do it in some manner where you can like turn it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But I just
You need one of those like flat trackpad kind of things.
No, I think you should be able to do it with a mouse. No.
189.
Yeah, 189 downwind. It's gonna be really hard to get it close.
That is
It's a nasty pin. But they have to do that with a par 5 that's playing that short.
But you don't think he can hit a fade 190 like with this pin placement from where he's at on the left?
Yeah, no, he definitely can hit it to like 20 feet. Is Cam Smith not playing good golf anymore? Years prior, he's always a guy people talk about going into Augusta. Let's check it out. Let's check out what Cam's recent results are. He's playing with, I think, Fat Perez in the duels. Is that tomorrow?
Really? Wow.
Yeah, Cam Smith's 77th in data golf right now. His results on Live so far: T25 30th, T20, T19. So yeah, not that good. Press control and drag around. Oh my god. Oh, guy just saved the day. Gary Woodland, catch the hole. Yes, sir. Gary
Yes.
Woodland. That's an eagle.
Love that.
Gary
Dude, look
Woodland.
at this swag.
Yes, he's feeling it. Gary Woodland to 18 under par. Wow, what a board. Minwoo, Scheffler, Woodland.
Dude, I love that attitude.
That's sick. That is sick. Minwoo though, he's a little too far.
Moomoo's got to falter if Gary has a shot.
If
here.
Gary gets this to 1900, Minwoo might have to do a solid for everybody.
Nice putt.
Great putt, right in the middle of the hole. That would have rolled in a thimble. Scotty saw that. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. You just got to make a putt. Ooh, we went.
I love that. Look at that.
That guy likes someone bigger than him. It's Trey Mullinax. That would be a good matchup. That's a tail of the tape right there.
Tail of the tape.
You know?
That's a T-box tail of the tape.
Rory on 18.
Dang. That tempo.
Yeah. It looks like it's flying a long way though. Yeah. You could tell like because of where the camera is situated, like if it's like going a little bit too far, that's when you know you watch a lot.
I was
of
gonna
golf.
say, if you can tell, I've watched golf for 30 years. I still can't tell. Like
Well,
sometimes when the angle makes it look like a shank too, and it's like a perfect down the line.
Yeah. No, it's more like when the camera guy, like you can tell the camera guy's like kind of like scrambling.
Oh, like trying to.
Yeah, like he has a window where he's expecting it. Minwoo for birdie on 15. It's a good roll. Ooh. Optical TrackMan says 3 feet 4 inches. People have missed
I
shorter.
think that's 4.9.
4.9? Nah, I don't think it's 4.9. People have missed shorter though. All right, let's see this Scotty's second shot.
4.1.
4-1. Please, Minwoo, do not ruin this. God, Zane's probably chewing on his fingernails right now.
Oh my god.
Toasty took off the sleeves late in the day. UV's not as high. As a UV struggler, throw something. Do it all day.
Throw something.
Congratulations, Mr. Toasty. Congratulations, Mr. Toasty.
We get his countryman in the
what?
Masters next week.
Yeah, on hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a scene. You think him and Scotty and Tiger will talk about
I think you got to
their
see
time
him
in the
out.
Slammer?
You're the only one of us with the credential. You gotta go find him. Do you think a lot of people are gonna be trying to talk to him?
Absolutely. You think that's a unique idea? I just don't think I think he can
No,
hide.
I don't think it's a unique idea.
I think he can hide behind the no speak English situation. You know what I mean?
Decky style.
Should I bust out the AP Spanish?
You have a little Spanish.
A little
right?
bit. ¿Cómo fue
Un poco.
el prison? I don't know if that's
How
how
was
he
prison?
says it. Yes. Muy malo is what he'll say.
How long was he in the Slammer?
Like a couple years.
Was it tax stuff?
No, dude. He like beat up his girl.
Oh, don't talk to him.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Tax stuff. No, it was very much not El Carcel. Minwoo makes it in the right side of the hole. That was a big putt. That was a really big putt. If he missed that putt, he would have docked to 20. And Scotty, you got to think, is making a birdie.
It's a shaky 4-footer.
Yeah, that was a little bit shaky. 4 feet 1 inches. Those are the putts you got to make. All right, Scotty, here we go. 189. He should be, yeah. The one thing that's good about being on the left side there is you can sort of carve a cut in there, but the wind's off the right. Deep in conversation with Ted Scott.
Hold the cut up against the wind.
Yeah, he's definitely going to hold the cut. He's just talking about which club. And Scotty obviously doesn't need to protect the points. So I think at this point he's thinking about making a 3.
Bucket hat Ted Scott is a good Ted Scott.
Who beat up his girl? I mean, I think that's what happened with Angel Cabrera. Allegedly. I should say allegedly. Emma gets really mad at me when I don't say allegedly. Angel Cabrera facing a number of criminal charges, including assault, theft, and illegal intimidation. I believe there was a woman involved, allegedly. Actually, not allegedly. I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah, he's
Anyways,
out.
That's what happened. We got to get this. Come on, Jay. Stop this.
Are they gonna do a whole? No, I don't even get that.
We're watching sports. All right, Scotty from the left side, taking his sweet time. Knows the stakes here. Meanwhile, Michigan State against my Auburn Tigers.
Oh,
it's kicking off. I'm a huge Auburn Tiger.
Are you like actually an Auburn fan?
Yeah. Yeah, they showed me a good time there. All right, Scotty, got to curve it in from the left side here, 189. I'm going to guess this is 7. He's going to try to hit a big cut. Way up in the air. Way up in the air.
Just spitting in my face.
Way up in the air. Way up in the air. Yeah, it's a great shot.
Wow.
That's exactly where we had to put it. That's a similar putt, even closer to the one that Gary Woodland had. So Scotty's going to get to 19 under, you'd think, at worst. He was charged with domestic abuse in Argentina, which should tell you about the severity, yeah. And going to jail for multiple years. 23 feet, 4 inches. Let's see the putt. We just saw Gary. It curves right at the hole. Yeah, it's just going right the whole way. Just downhill left to right.
Ballsy
yeah.
shot.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a flyer, it looked like. He threw that thing way up in the air. That might have been like a 9-iron or something crazy.
Roars.
He's probably going to have to make that to finish in the top 5. Keep that top 5 streak alive that I just made up in my head.
That's a good place to be, like you said.
Yeah.
Going into
all systems firing. Not a crazy amount of narrative. Here's going to be a stinger. Gary loves the stinger.
Yeah.
It's rising a little more than I would have liked it to. I wouldn't call it a true stinger.
I bet that looks sick in person.
Yeah. He's like got kind of like the wristy action where he's got like a lot of lag. So when you stand behind him and it comes off nice, it's
God bless him.
He's fun to watch on the driving range. All right, Min Woo Lee on the widest fairway in U.S. history. Wyndham Clark loves this fairway. This is a huge tee shot. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Is he
oh no.
Wyndham safe?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, that's too far right, dude. Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He hit the decorative emblem.
Oh my gosh, dude, and that didn't cross. That didn't cross anywhere.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, Minwoo.
Wait.
I don't think that crossed anywhere. I think he's gotta re-tee it.
Oh shit.
Clip,
we got
clip.
ourselves a golf match.
Dude, he came out of that so fast. Spun out of it with his hips. Hands were late. He came out of that so fast. You want to handle that?
Yeah.
Club face was wide open, just a block. Oh my gosh, that's why you stay in the tournament. That's why Scotty just keeps on plugging, and all of a sudden Gary Woodland's back in the mix. Scheffler's back in the mix. Oh my God, that's Minwoo's issue, man, is that he hits these wild shots. Like he just hits, you know what I'm saying? I remember that there was a shot he hit on 18 at the Players where he was trying to hit like a stinger down the middle and it hit the grandstand on the right. Like he just hits wild shots. And we saw Wyndham Clark, like that fairway is so wide. The only thing you can't do there, the only thing that you cannot do there is hit it 50 yards right, and that's exactly what he did. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. All right, Gary, I wonder if Gary will have heard that groan or something. I mean, he's right in the middle of the tournament now. Yeah, he's hitting 3 off the tee. That's what I said. I don't think it covered anywhere. And he did that. He did the go get me another ball immediately. I feel like there was probably some negative thoughts going in his mind here. Solid shot from Gary Woodland to the middle of the green. Yeah, so let's say Minwoo plays this hole really well, makes a birdie with his second shot. That would get him to 20 under. And Scheffler is 98% to be 95% to be at least 19 under. This is I'm not anyone's ballgame. Minwoo's still in control. I mean, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to say it's anyone's ballgame. I'm going to say it's anyone's ballgame. Laz, do you want to give us some live odds? Someone threw him off. Is that true? Did someone say something? Minwoo's third. I'm nervous on this one. Ooh, that one's better. See, even that looks pretty far right to me. Right side of the fairway. Unbelievable. That shot that he hit was 60 yards right of his target. The first one. A stunning miss. Wow. Commercial. We're just starting to cook. We are just starting to cook. Don't commercial me. Minwoo minus 280, Scotty plus 210. Yeah, LB, I agree. That swing was a little bit like he was kind of helping it down there. I just thought he would start that. Why not start that so far left? I mean, we saw even on the left side. Let's look at that hole. Let's do a look at this hole. It's not going to be a pretty look. But if we look at this hole, look how much real estate there is over here. Even if he hits it in here, it's a short hole. He chips it out to there. He hits it on the green. He makes a par, no problem. You know what I mean? Like, the only place you couldn't hit it, he was probably trying to start that over here. And it started 40 yards right of his target, and it might have missed like 60 yards right of his target. That is insane. Gosh. Not easy to close out a golf tournament, but this is not TPC Sawgrass. And that was not a terribly difficult golf shot. Like, that is stunning stuff. Why, driver? Because it's a par 5 with 80 yards to the left. I mean, we've seen guys all day on that hole hit it. We're like, oh, that's too far right, middle of the fairway. Oh, that's too far right side. Like that water for a professional golfer. Here's what I'll say: for a professional golfer on that hole, the water should not be in play. Like, it's not, it's not a hole where there's water. It's not 18 at TPC Sawgrass where you can hit a forearm because the water's right next to the fairway. Like that, it's so wide. It's so wide. Texas Children's Houston Open. You don't like the name? I don't mind it. I think it used to be Texas Children's Hospital's Houston Open. That was maybe even worse. I think driver's the right play all the time. Like, it's just, you're not thinking about hitting it 60, 70 yards right of your target. If you are, then there's not really a club that can help you. We got to get this guy out of the chat. Yeah, I'm putting this user in timeout. I just put that guy in timeout. We can't have that. We can't have those vibes. Bro, he could have hit it over here. He could have hit it in here and made a 5. No problem. Are they working on it?
I'm trying to send it.
Are you on Content Cave YouTube? Yeah. Okay. Scotty Scheffler. This is to tie the lead, basically. Minwoo had to hit 3 off the tee. He hit it in the right rough. So if he birdies the hole, he makes a bogey. No, that was.
Oh,
yes, yeah.
That was earlier.
Yeah, dude. I put this guy in timeout. I put him in timeout.
Oh yeah, you can.
Should I block him?
Yeah.
Should I just block him? Yeah, I'm just gonna block him. See ya. Gone. Gonzo ball.
Also, never mind.
He's a gonzo ball.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that.
Yeah. Dude, we were looking at this hole. Look how much fucking room there is over here. Like, and it's a short par 5. Like, He could hit it in here, no problem. Pitch it out, hit a wedge on the green.
He's winning. He hits it there and lays up.
He hits it anywhere except for there. And they're saying, "Oh, why do you hit driver?" It was the widest hole we've ever seen. It's literally the widest hole we've ever seen in our lives.
I would grab Scotty at plus 200 right now if I was somebody that was betting.
What's Minwoo's caddy saying to him right now? Do you think Danny's saying just flush that one aside, let's birdie this ball, and we're still going to win the tournament?
One shot at a time.
Because that's the truth. Yeah, like just flush it away. You've played so great all week. You made one bad swing. It's over. There's nothing you can do about it right now. But it will be. It's a test because they're a new pairing. I mean, they started the beginning of this year, so this is definitely the most high stress situation they've been in before. And he's looking right at Scotty. He's watching Scotty. This is awesome. I agree, Christopher Bennett. What's up, chat? Chat, are we having fun? They said, "Oh, Danny, don't stream between the players and the Masters. The tournaments are going to be whack." Are they? We're going to get JT versus Victor, and then we're going to get Minwoo trying to close out and hitting a ball 275 yards directly right.
If you guys think we weren't going to be here for the children of Texas.
Yeah, we're always here. All right, Scotty for Eagle. Scotty like almost functionally to tie the lead. Minwoo now -2. Okay, Laz, that makes me. This is the part we have to look in on the chat. Well, there's just I don't know what the timing is. I don't know if the gamblers are ahead of us.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Scotty Scheffler for Eagle. We know from the tour guys this is downhill and left to right. Downhill and left to right. Give us a worm cam.
Too long for Wormy.
Too long for Wormy. Downhill. Break.
Turn.
Okay.
All right.
Birdie.
19.
Hit a good putt. I like the shirt. I'm going to say I like the shirt.
Even though you don't know what color it is.
Yeah,
You like the style.
I like what I see.
Yeah.
All I can comment on is what I see. All right, Gary Woodland to get to 19 under and tie Scotty. This is going to be a slow putt up the hill. Slow putt up the hill, I said, Gary. Slow putt up the hill, Gary. He had it right in the jar, too.
All right, so we went 3 off the tee.
Min was hitting his fourth shot.
For a bogey here.
Yeah, he's hoping for a bogey and a one-shot lead.
And he's got a one-shotter if he
over
makes it.
Over Mr. Scotty Scheffler. Just let that.
We got Kira talking to Roars.
Yeah, I was really pleased with my play today. I thought I drove it nice. Really looking forward to getting to Augusta. Oh, how was that?
Really good.
Yeah, it was like a 7 out of 10.
Speaking of really good, Kira Dixon's really good at her job. I love Kira. Not just because we won a celebrity scramble together once, but...
Did you?
Yeah. The Ralph Lauren Pro-Am.
Where was that at?
Dove Mountain in Arizona.
Oh, is that place dope? They used to have the match play there.
Nice,
yeah. I've never played any real golf. I've played very little golf in Arizona. I've played Weekapaw, and that's about it.
Arizona golf rocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot of rocks. It's in the desert. The shirt green. Y'all way before, by the way. What do you mean way before? Like we're ahead? I'm watching on YouTube TV and the stream's 10 seconds behind, so I think you're behind. Much love. But did you see Goldbridge nearly dying with his set falling on him? Yes. The Glazers put out a hit on him. Goldbridge, dude. I'm obsessed with him.
Oh.
We DM'd?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? The set fell over?
Yeah, he's
Like this?
so he has something like this. So this is not actual brick. It's like a set. It's like a piece of wood. It's like a big plank.
One day on the stream, you're going to punch through it in anger.
Dude, and it fell on him. And it was an unbelievable moment. And then he immediately, so he rails against the Glazers who own the club. And he was immediately like, Glazers put a hit on me. Like, it was so good. Oh, it's so good. Shirt is fire. I think he said shit is fire, but I think he meant shirt is fire.
He could have meant that shit is fire.
Yeah.
That's how I talk.
That shit's fire, dog. This is why golf tournaments should always be 4 rounds. Yeah. That's right.
Hey.
I mean, if this was, Minwoo would have won going away. Y'all way behind, by the way.
Not
I figured we are behind. It's nothing we can do about it. You like it's a good look. The light blue pants.
Nah, yeah, I like it. It's especially with the tan top.
But I just wish
that's your color on top.
Yeah, I'm wearing only Earth
Tan
tones
Rappaport.
the whole year. Tan Rappaport. We're going with it.
Oh man, Michigan State just missed a sick potential.
Yeah, the Auburn Tigers are up 15-8. Have you been keeping an eye on the Ford Championship on LPGA? Unfortunately, I've been very locked into this.
I watched a little bit yesterday. Good names at the top of that board too. Vu, Korda, Hall.
All right. Ryan Fox playing first, which means Minwoo's coming up. Oh, that's a neat piss. I don't think that hung up, did it? Might have hung up in the. I don't see a splash board. This
Yeah,
is we talked about. We love leaderboard narrowing a clock. There's only 4.
Oh
names
yeah,
on
when
the
they cut
leaderboard.
everybody
Yeah.
else out.
Dan, you coming to the Canadian Open this year? I'd really like to. I've never been. I would really like to. I would really, really like to. Toasty, but it's the week after the U.S. Open, so it's hard. Or the week before the U.S. Open, so maybe. I would really like to. I feel like I gotta go to the Canadian Open. I feel like it's electric.
Yeah, especially on the 18th green, if it's tight like that, it gets crazy.
How often does Ben get mistaken for Eric Anders Lang? Never.
Never.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So Eric has hair, and Ben
Lots of it.
Ben's not as much.
I'm
All
not
right.
fortunate.
Okay, here we go. This is the money shot from Minwoo. I would expect this to be 15 yards long of the pin. I think this is going to be, that pin's right in the front.
He's not taking any risks.
I think this is going to land right here. There's a little bit of a backstop. Yes, I went to college. I went to Northwestern, studied journalism. It's going to be right here. Studied journalism so I could do streams like this where we talk about pants.
I also studied journalism at the Pennsylvania State University.
179. It's on a good line.
Yeah, he's going for the fat part of the
Drawing at
green.
the flag. It's exactly what we talked about. That's going to be a fast putt, but he should be able to 2-putt that and keep hopefully a 1-shot lead for his sake going into the final 3 holes. Scotty Scheffler, tee shot on 17. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Yep, cutting back in the middle of the fairway.
It's funny how you can tell a good Scotty tee shot by his body movement being like just wild enough.
Just wild enough.
Like,
He didn't
going shuffle
crazy.
on one earlier, and the guys were like,
yeah, he goes like
"Oh,
this,
he's
and
done."
then he kind of comes back and leans a little bit, and then he picks it up after that. It's a brand new big boy course. It should be an awesome event. It's been a public course in the air for a while, so us locals are really familiar with it. What is he talking about? Oh, the Canadian Open. Yeah. What? It's a TPC? Northwestern, you're pulling for Auburn. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Northwestern these days, so I'll just kind of leave it at
I
that.
studied journalism. I'm just watching the stream. Let's go.
We're all journalism boys here. Journalism boys unite.
J school.
Commercial time. Auburn's up 20-8. Come Canadian Open, I work there. What's the name of the? Is it TPC Toronto? Did I make that up? Is it in Toronto? Is it outside Toronto? Had a great time in Montreal. Had the best meal of 2024.
Really?
Was it in Montreal? At
I've heard a
Joe
lot of good
Beef.
things.
Joe Beef in Montreal.
Tell me about your Texas barbecue experience.
It was great. We went to. I saw your article. It was very nice.
Oh, thanks.
But didn't go there. We went to this place called Terry Black's. Waited for like an hour. The pork, I don't know if it's just my Jewish upbringing. The pork didn't do it for me. Like, I liked it. But for me, it was the brisket.
Like the pulled pork you didn't like?
No, it was like sausage and then like pork chop.
Yeah.
For me, it was the burnt ends.
Yeah. The burn ends are everything
The
for me.
burnt ends with the brisket. Hit the like button. I agree. TPC Toronto pretty much demo the whole course and built a new 18.
Oh, cool.
Is it in the city or is it? Because I feel like Royal Montreal was like dude, Royal Montreal was the biggest disaster to get to of all. There was one bridge to where the golf course was and it was closed.
Oh, yeah.
It was just maybe the worst
I remember
urban
that.
planning I've ever. You've got a big event that you know is going to be there for years and years and years. It was on like an island. There was one bridge into and out of, and it was just closed during the day.
Just enjoy the golf.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
If it was in Vancouver, I'd go for sure because that's 2 hours away. But I can fly to Toronto direct from here. Osprey Valley. What driver should I buy? Ask Ryan Braff. Joe Beef, unreal. Isn't it unreal? I had the best meal there. Oh, French onion soup.
All right,
I
we're
don't
looking
remember.
about an hour outside the city.
Yeah, why is everything in Toronto? Dude, everything in Canada is not anywhere they tell you it is.
Have you been to Toronto?
I've been to Toronto.
Love Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto's cool, but that's not in Toronto.
No.
But I'd probably stay in Toronto. I stayed in where did I stay in Montreal?
Well, Bethpage is not in New York City, or yeah, it is actually.
No, it's not. It's in Long Island, but they don't say it's in New York City. It's in New York.
Yeah, but everybody's like likes to make the connection for marketing purposes that time of year.
This guy says only 20 minutes from the city. Montreal, one of the best cities in North America. I couldn't believe how French Montreal was. It was my first time there, and they said that Quebec City is like 10 times more French. So is the tournament over? No, the tournament is not
No,
over.
It almost
It's
was.
very much not over. Minwoo's the best Minwoo could. I mean, he's got a putt for par, but he's probably going to make. Let's see what he's got. And we know what he's got. We've seen this putt before. It's downhill and left to right, but he's got to go over this ridge. It's going to be a tricky putt. Yeah, it's just.
Ooh, look at that.
He's got to play it like over here. Do not
I
say.
love the putt view in Tourcast. It reminds me of Tiger Woods.
It's
video game.
very Tiger Woods 2008. Cabot over in Nova Scotia's magical experience. I did that I did it in 2019 with my dad. It was unbelievable. Cabot Cliffs is probably in my top 5 courses of all time. Love these commercials. Can y'all comment on which products look most appealing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there's been a lot today.
There's a sick Ford Bronco during the basketball game.
You like the Ford? I rented a Jeep Wrangler in Austin. It felt like a culturally appropriate thing to do.
I drove a Bronco when I was in Augusta last, actually.
Did you?
Electric Bronco. It's quite nice.
All right, Min was actually going to get a bit of a teach here.
How many shots does Seamus Power win the Masters by?
Min was going to. I think this is going to roll almost directly over Minwoo's ball. He's further and further left.
Why is he not getting a read?
I've not been to Citrus yet, Newsy, to answer your question. So it's downhill into the wind. He'll get a good look at the speed here. Also putting for par. Bit of a chop fest in the final round, in the final group between him and Toasty. Yeah, that's like right over where Minwoo's is. Now it goes down and it moves to the right pretty good. That's a great putt. It's just going to lose a little speed, but he got it. Minwoo got a very, very good look at that line. So Minwoo's got 41 feet for the par. Who's winning at all at Augusta this year? Ludwig. I'm going to keep. Should I just put a sign that says Masters pick Ludwig?
Honestly, maybe.
I think it would save us all a lot of time.
No, then people wouldn't ask. We want people to ask.
No, we want people to ask. So I'll just keep saying Ludwig.
Yeah.
I'm not changing.
Colin.
I will not change.
If you care.
I will not change.
Coming from the one-time golf betting winner at the 2023.
You're basically an expert. You're basically
How much
Rick Gaiman.
do the caddies get for carrying the Jan King?
I don't know. It's Janny King and then also Valspar. I feel like are the big. Ludwig is playing next week. I was wondering when he was going to play next.
Is Rory playing next week?
No, he is not. He chose this one instead.
Interesting.
Waco is winning the Masters here. That'd be a story. Waco's got a lot of pressure on him. I'm obligated to say this every time. His best finish in 22 major starts is a T16. 22 major starts. His best finish is a T16.
Love watching him hit the ball, though. Especially at that course. It's fun.
Minwoo.
Oh, man. He gave it a good run.
He gave it a really good putt, so he's got a one-shot lead.
Love it.
None of the New Zealand golfers to give the Australian golfer a line on this putt. Yeah, I agree. It's nice.
What are the P. Reed
it's
odds?
Diplomacy.
Always good, man. This is home course.
All right, Scotty from 129. There's no reason that this can't be another dart from Scotty Scheffler. Put a ton of pressure on Minwoo. He's made contact. I like his post body language. Right over the flag, just a little bit too far, but it's coming back. Optical TrackMan says, oh, it's drifting a little bit. Optical TrackMan says 14 feet 9 inches.
I was gonna say 14.
Nah, I think final answer. It kept on trickling. 15 feet 8 inches.
I'll go 15-3.
21 feet. God, we were way off.
Damn.
It's a tough scene, huh?
Makeable. All right, Gurry.
Not an easy putt, though. Uphill and left to right. He's going to have to hammer it.
Make it, Gary. Just put it in.
Just put it in. Just do something special. Ooh, he twirled. Big time twirl.
Give us a moment, Gare.
Whoo! He almost did. What a shot. Gary Woodland's going to get in the clubhouse at 19 under par. Okay, Gary. What a performance, man. That is so sick. What a performance. What a performance from Gary Woodland. What do you shoot today?
Oh, man. They just showed that slow-mo, that
twirl,
wrist action you're talking about.
Was sick. Gary's got that for 62. Is that any good? Gary's got that for 62.
Oh, my God.
That was so sexy. He knew it right away, too. Big time twirl, a little neck crack. That's got to feel so good, dude. That's got to feel so good.
Mm.
He deserves it. He deserves it. If anyone deserves it, it's that guy. I'm not leaving, guys. I'm plugging my computer in. Don't worry.
Don't worry, you're not stuck with me.
Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing.
Hey, shout out to my dad and my stepmom and their cat watching. They said they muted the TV and they're They're listening to our commentary. Just enjoy the advertising,
You
though.
think my parents don't watch? You think? But we're just giving shout outs now. We're giving personal shout outs.
Oh, you're guessing if they're watching?
No, they're watching.
Oh, okay.
But I just we got a stream to do.
Hated dance fans.
It's not like a.
Oh well, you were over there.
You're just. All right, so when I leave, you're just.
It's a commercial.
You're just saying hi. It's a Texans children's commercial. It's disrespectful
For
what
the
you did.
kids.
Yeah, it's disrespectful what you did.
All right.
Yeah, another commercial. We don't complain about commercials here. Not something that we do on this stream. What is Gant? That's a good question. What is Gant?
Gant is it says it all in the hat. Actually, it's a New Haven-based menswear brand that was founded in 1916. It says
1949. So you were only
49?
33 years off.
Yeah, sorry.
And it doesn't say it all in the hat because that could easily be a restaurant.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Restaurant merch, buy it.
Yeah, Emma's a big restaurant merch person. She's got the Bay Cities hat. That would make 362. 62 ties Valimaki scored today and ties course record. Great to see Gary Woodland back striping it, I think you meant, but yeah. Gary's fun to watch.
Doing that too.
What is Gant? Did you people grow up in America?
Thanks,
Dude, Laz is like...
He has my back. That's my
We should have a segment called like Laz's like front porch. So you just be like, get off my porch. You know what I mean?
Get off
Get off my lawn.
Flagship store in Venice. I did not know that, Laz.
Is it clothing? It's clothing?
It's clothing, yeah. It's like American, like Brooks Brothers, J. Crew, Ralph
Okay.
Lauren.
You get fired up when you talk about that. Clothes, just in general.
Yeah. All right, Gurry. Should be an easy one.
Yeah, it's like 2 feet, right? Should we track man it?
Yeah.
What do you, I'm gonna say 2 feet 4 inches. What are you saying?
I'm gonna say 1.8.
2-2. Advantage, Dan. The segment is over. I have to go to the CD trader in the valley. I don't know what that means. Oh, CD, like compact disc. Oh, is that guy playing with Scotty? Yes, Scotty's going to get a very much a line here.
Oh, let's go.
Do you see Scotty's mark? Scotty's mark is directly in front of that guy's mark, and he is standing in a very advantageous spot. So we know it's uphill and left to right. Scotty getting a read. What a read he's going to get. Literally right over his ball. We also have to black out the chat after this putt. Look at Scotty stepping right in. Yeah, so he just saw it. You have to hammer it, and Scotty, don't leave this short. You've won a $27 trillion playing golf the last couple years. You don't need the points. You're the best player on the planet. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. If you hit it 4 feet by and 3-putt, I prefer that to not giving it a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you're
At this point in the
if you're
competition,
Valimaki, I understand you want to make your par. Like every point is important. Like Scotty shouldn't care at all about points. Should not care at all about points. Give it a chance.
I love that he got in there and looked at the reads.
Yeah,
It
you
just
have to.
It shows you it's not just us that do this.
You have to. All right, here we go.
All right, he likes it. Mimuli,
Fairway time.
iron down the fairway, taking his meds.
Where was that on? What was it, 14? 15? All right, Scotty.
Just throw it up there.
Just give it a chance. Just give it a chance, Scotty. Just give it a chance. Do not leave it short. As Lalo would say, no pollito. No pollito.
If he misses it, it's still bogey.
Easy bogey. Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Didn't
Give
hit
it. Oh my God. Why do these guys do that? You just saw it.
You play to win the game.
You just saw it. You just never had a chance. That was the same exact putt that Svensson hit.
That was butt.
Gosh. Give it a chance, man. That would have been 5 birdies in a row. Would have been 5 birdies in a row. Not his best. Minwoo now a minus 400, Laz.
I don't love that at all.
What? Minwoo minus 400?
No, him missing that putt.
Yeah, I don't like him missing the putt short.
That way.
That's what I don't like is the short.
They're showing those FootJoy Hyperflexes. Never been a big fan of that silhouette, but the new commercial they have with
just showing the feet
yeah, with Justin Thomas hitting it,
and then Zalatoris.
He's like,
Yeah.
it's actually cello.
Yeah, just showing the feet is a nice move.
Whoever wrote that ad is
How long do you think that it took them to shoot that ad? Because the whole ad's probably 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and they only needed JT and
I bet it was like a 3-hour shoot.
yeah, and they only needed JT, and those guys were only on camera for like literally 7 seconds.
Well, they probably had a ton of takes too.
Yeah, that's true. Gary Woodland, man,
right.
what a round. 62 in the final round to post 19 under. Sammy Valimaki, thank you for coming. You can go home. Great week.
God, I love this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really, really good stuff. What a birdie on the last. And he made that bogey. Let's not forget. He made a bogey on the probably the easiest par 4 on the course. He made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He made 7 birdies, an eagle, and 1 bogey. Name a better dude than Gary Woodland. Yeah, I don't know. Just played my first round this morning in the new Hyperflex. Love them. I feel like they're super comfortable.
They gotta be.
Yeah, I'm a classic shoe guy though.
Same.
I like I want to feel like a heavy golf shoe.
We both are have the same gamers right now.
What, the Sunday Red
Sunday
ones?
Red Pioneer.
Yeah, Cypress.
Whew. They're pretty. I also got the new FootJoy Buscemi collab. Those are pretty sweet. I got a new pair from Bogner, a ski company, now getting into golf.
They're making golf shoes?
Those are pretty nice.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Scott.
Scotty on 18. Setting up for his cut.
I'm just mad still.
It's a hot one. Much higher than the last one, but he likes it. Yep, a little delayed
Really
tee
high.
pickup. That's optimized ball flight. That's exactly that's like 179 ball speed or whatever it was, and flies 300 in the air because he hit up on it with low spin.
Can you see what he has in?
Yes, I can. That's my specialty.
Yes, Mosquito. They are very comfortable.
189.
The man who made them for himself needs a comfortable
He
shoe.
definitely needs a comfortable shoe. He definitely needs a comfortable
Especially
shoe.
now.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that.
Couple tries to dial in your size. What was it? A half size short or big? Dome skeets. All right.
Minwoo. Money shot here. You got a feeling he's not really thinking about making birdie here. I'd be, let's see what he's looking at.
I think Minwoo's gonna win.
I mean,
to answer the question.
The odds are that he is going to win. He's in the middle of the fairway, and Scotty's, 2 pars gets it done probably. We haven't seen many birdies on 18. It's a very gettable pin from that right side of the fairway, but he laid way back. He's got 183 in. Wow.
Yeah, he hit an iron in.
The caddy and him, there's a lot of talking going on. There's a lot of talking going on.
He's not usually on the slower side, is he? Or
I don't
is it
know.
just today?
I'm not sure, actually, to be honest with you, but they're talking a lot. They're showing Bo. They must be talking about how it's a new pairing. Caddy for Shane Lowry's been in every situation before. Minwoo, contact. Oh,
he yanked it.
That's left. Is that too far left? Oh, it got lucky. It's not a bad spot. It's probably a good. It's probably a good spot. So yeah, he can putt it from there for sure. Don't think he was trying to hit it left of that flag, but not a bad spot. Should make par from there. Let's see if Tourcast updates.
Had to size down. Okay. I'm just out here getting shoe tips.
Yeah, maybe you're not the expert. Maybe
I haven't worn that.
Maybe Dome Skeets is the
that
expert.
pair.
Commercial time.
Oh, I want to check what's going on in the LPGA.
Commercial time.
Because there were some
big heavy
names.
hitters up there.
Yeah, Lilia Vu.
Is it over?
Lydia Ko. No, they're on the front 9. The leaders.
Where are they playing?
Gino. Arizona. Presented by Wild Horse Pass. What a sponsor. That's sick.
What's Wild Horse? Do you think that's like a Uber for horses?
They have 2 sponsors. A Ford Championship presented by Wild
Do you
Horse
think?
Pass.
What do you think Wild Horse Pass is? Do you think it's like Class Pass but for horses?
Let's find out. That's a good guess. Oh, it's a resort.
Oh,
Nice.
I kind of liked my guess though.
I wish it was.
Yeah, like an Uber for horses.
Yeah, you can go ride horses whenever
yeah.
you want.
I didn't mean like a horse and carriage is going to come pick you up.
I bet Charlie Hall looking bad. Let's see. She was she was looking good before.
He's talking about appearance.
Oh, well. We don't do that.
It's a casino.
T4.
So what's the word? Lilia Vu, Hugh Kim, Lydia Ko's up there, Charlie Hull.
Corpus, Gino, Charlie. Some good looking.
I'm going to the LPGA one at El Cab.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, was at Wilshire the last couple of years. I moved to El Cab. Min Woo Lee trying to earn his first PGA Tour win in 56 starts. I would guess it would have been more. Scotty Scheffler's 6th start this season, won in 6th start last season. Gary Woodland and Sammy Valimaki tied the course record.
I'm laughing at this because it's the Pacific Life Summary. Did you see all those Masters promo ESPN commercial? The people changing out the songs, and CP put the Pacific, or somebody that was tweeting with CP.
Put the Pacific Life Summary.
Life. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I love Noah Connie. He's an amazing artist. They set him up for failure there. Why are you remaking a Ray Charles song?
I don't understand that argument. They've done the Ray Charles song like 100 times before. They're just switching it up.
Run it back, dude. That's what Augusta's about.
I think they need Midnight Train to Georgia by Gladys Knight and the Pips in one of those.
Leaving on a midnight train to Georgia. No, I completely disagree. I think what makes Augusta great is the tradition.
The repetitiveness.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It hits every time.
Yeah, you're right. When they started switching it up and finding new ways, like, it didn't give me the same height of chill.
Yeah, it's very much like you're watching and you're like, ah. This one was like, whoa, what's that song? Yeah, he's a neck cracker.
Keith Mitchell looks like he might rip darts on the course. Yeah, he does. That's why he's the best dressed, because he looks like he could just throw a dart in.
Well, that's because throwing darts in is just so sick.
Yes.
Min Woo, I was going to say, his caddy should physically take his lob wedge and throw it in the lake, because he's got to putt this all day long.
Zane wants to bet $10 to Dr. Chipinski's.
Well, he's not chipping, so no, I won't do that, because...
Do you think he makes the putt?
Well, I think he can get a drop if he wants to stand on it, but I don't know if it's going to be a much better spot. Is he going to take his drop?
John said he could always page Dr. Chipinski and put this to bed.
And just end it. Just call the doctor, dude.
All this doctor talk.
He'll make a house call.
So a reminder, watch The Pit.
What is that?
On HBO.
That's good.
So the ER drama that I told you about.
Oh, okay.
So good.
Is it new?
Anybody watching The Pit?
Is it new?
Yeah.
Ryan Gerard looking for a top 10 finish on the 18th hole. A very nice approach in there. All right, Scotty's about to be up. One good iron shot from the best iron player in the world. That's all we need, my friend. He's got a flat lie probably, because that fairway looks like it cants from left to right pretty good. The shirt's really growing on me.
He needs to unbutton at least one.
I'm a all buttons top guy.
Makes you look uptight.
I am uptight.
Yeah, but you don't want people to think that.
Why not?
Because people like chill guys.
Big fan of The Pit. The Pit is awesome.
Yeah, see? Fast reactions from the chat.
You know what's awesome? Married at First Sight Australia. Bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna watch the show. I looked at Emma yesterday, and I was on the couch, and I go, "This show's so good, I'm about to start chucking shit across the room." Do you ever have that where you're just like, "Oh my god, these people are so..." I'm a weird guy. I literally was like, I'm gonna start throwing shit all across the room.
From cringe? Or from excitement?
I don't even, from just pure emotion.
Wait, what was I watching last week that I had to walk out of the room? Oh, The Studio with the new Seth Rogen show.
Oh, yeah.
Got some screeners.
Emma's been asking me to watch it. Is it good?
It's not out yet, bro. You can't watch it.
Yeah, there's 2 episodes out.
Oh, really?
I hate to burst your bubble.
Oh, sorry, I've seen the whole season.
You're not... Oh, editor-in-chief. Oh. All right, Scotty from 190. They said 189. Now they say 190. This is it. This is the big moment for Scotty Scheffler. It's drawing. I don't know if that was the plan. Nah, well left of it in short. Ooh, that's a poor effort.
Bad.
Golly. I thought he was going to give the putt on 17 a chance. And then I thought
soft finish.
And then I thought for sure that he was going to... Yeah, that was like... I don't think that was a pure strike.
Neither was that.
I mean, you knew that was going to happen. That's where they've all been leaving it short.
Zane, you owe us $10.
Ted, you're fired. That'd be a tough, cold world. I think Ted's fireproof.
Fireproof.
Firing Ted right before the Masters. He's won what has he won? He's won the Masters. He's won the Masters 4 times as a caddy. Ooh, there was mud on the ball. There was a little mud on the ball.
Mud ball.
Mud ball. How about that camera work? It's amazing what they like, the amount of people that work on these broadcasts. Because we try to, we're in the content business. Like for us to get like a replay up, we have to these guys just go boom, 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 cut it, bang, 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 zoom, zoom. It's so fast.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Have you seen the studios down in Ponte Vedra? They're sick. Like they got a lot of tech down there.
Andrew, this is your last warning. This is your last warning on the last hole of the tournament. Stop spoiling
We
stuff.
missed it.
Yeah.
PT's got the same putter as you, though.
Okay. Tim, not going to happen. Timeout.
Timeout's cool.
Timeouts. I wonder how long the timeout lasts.
Bad.
Yeah, you've been a bad boy. How
Plus,
far?
it's 2025. That just means cool.
How far is Minwoo? 2 feet. Okay. That's even Rory. That's even shorter than Rory's. It's funny. I like literally judge putts now by
based on that.
Is it 2 feet 6 inches or shorter or more? I'll never forget 2 feet 6 inches. I'll just never forget it.
Can you imagine like that becomes a word for it? It's like a Rory putt. 100 years from now, golfers are like, "Sorry, man, I'm not giving you that Rory."
Yeah.
What a legacy.
Yeah. Well, Bryson, the long bunker shot's the Bryson.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Bubba said Scotty? Yeah.
Oh God.
Bubba Watson did say that Scotty's 2024 was better than Tiger's 2000. I do wonder because, Phil said the same thing, or not the same thing. He said that about Neiman being number 1 in the world. I wonder if someone was like, "You guys want to stir the pot a little bit?"
Maybe. I mean, three makes a trend, so we'll see what someone says next.
It got a lot of coverage. I made a video about it. So maybe I'm just stupid.
Do you like my comment on your? Video about
was it? MJ did some stuff in the 90s. Wind was off the right on 18. A jaw should have carried further, so either mishit or wrong club. Yeah, but it's so short. I mean, that's good 10 or 15 yards short. What are you looking at?
The other thing, I took this screenshot. This was the U.S. Open that year, and people were saying he was playing against plumbers. You ever heard of Ernie Els, Miguel Jimenez, Patrick Harrington, Lee Westwood, Nick Faldo,
Stuart Singh, David Duval, Lauren Roberts, Vijay Singh.
Yeah,
playing against plumbers. Meanwhile, all of Scotty's wins were except for one, was against only PGA Tour players without all the live guys. Huh? So it really made no sense. Huh? He actually dunked on himself, Bubba, because by saying the depth of players, he won one tournament against the live guys last year. You know what I'm saying?
Own goal, as they say.
He's well short of the green. That was a really horrendous shot. You have to carry that front edge. Yeah, very well done from Scotty. He's going to make that. All right, that's really a par. Nice. So, Minwoo, it's very simple, Minwoo. Par the 18th hole, and you are the winner of the golf tournament.
For the first time.
I think Scotty will be disappointed. I think he played really well, but I think he'll be a little disappointed by the putt on 17 and then just not even giving yourself a chance on 18. That's not what you're looking for. All right, big tee shot here for Minwoo. Big tee shot here for Minwoo. Only made one really bad swing so far today. That's left, isn't it?
Yeah, whoa. He doesn't look mad, though.
Did it hit the path? How are those people have no idea? No.
Just ripped right past him.
So let's see where it is. I think it's so wide. I think he's going to be okay.
The golf gods gave us drama, and I appreciate that.
Very much gave us drama.
Landed softly.
Yeah, it's over here. There's no trees or anything. It's really far left.
It was clear.
Yeah. Yeah, literally all you got to do is hit it solid, and you've got 100 yards between those two. And it's actually a good angle now. 159 yards, dude. He's 31 yards closer than Scotty was.
This next shot's everything, though.
But this is a good example of why, not so many golf courses are different. You can't hit this shot at TPC Sawgrass. You can't. You cannot just grip it and rip it and hit it 40 yards left and be fine. So this is a good course fit for Minwoo.
Yeah, you might not see that ball.
It's probably in the piss. Or the rough is super long. This week is just completely different.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you imagine a playoff between Gary, Scotty, and Minwoo?
That would be a fun watch.
That would be epic.
How often do you get that good of a mix?
No.
Usually it's you JJ Spawn and Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, you get a little David versus Goliath. That would be awesome. But I think Minwoo's odds are very good to make par. I mean, I think he's going to be hitting a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron into a green that is quite wide. All he's got to do is hit it right here. That twirl from Gary was special.
All of his emotes today were special.
Yeah,
we got one of these. We got one of these. No rough drives me mad.
Yeah, I mean,
except when I'm playing.
Yeah, except when you're playing, it's the best thing ever.
If Minwoo does go on to par this, you got to give him credit for hanging on after that water ball.
Yeah,
that most men would unravel.
Yeah, he birdied the second ball. That's what he had to do. Scotty's gonna clean this up. This is shorter than a Rory.
What's the wear mark on your spider putter?
I change putters all the time,
Oh.
so not very significant. And then it's gone. I'm going with the lab.
Oh yeah, well it's not here yet though. I can't believe you're making a putter switch.
Why? You just
Because
like the way I roll it.
You're good, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was always better. I'm like Tiger in 2000.
There he is.
Scotty Scheffler. That was it 7 under? Yeah, 63. Everyone shot 62, 63, 62, 63 today. A lot of low scores. Lot of low
I guess
scores.
the wind wasn't
Yeah, and it's just wide.
or maybe just favorable gusts, not hurt.
Maybe not the most difficult pins, and also just really, really good golfers. That's a good combination. All right, Minwoo time. Andrew, do not spoil it for us, Andrew.
Drew?
Do not spoil it for us. 340, not bad. Do not spoil it for us, 50,000.
Oh, no.
Do not spoil it for us, Andrew. Scotty's hair is not in a great spot.
Other people have been saying, I saw a couple tweets about that recently. It's like, not that bad.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll get vulnerable with the chat.
I was just gonna say, I love you dearly, but
he's not in my shape.
Ever any thoughts of the Chrome Dome?
What?
Any thoughts of just?
Nah, it doesn't work for me.
Have you tried it?
It's not the aesthetic I want to give off about who I am. You know.
What do you mean?
It's a very specific look. Like,
you think so?
I think it's a pretty tough look. Honestly.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that's I'm not.
You're not tough.
I'm a beta boy.
Yeah. Well, self-awareness is key.
Yeah. I'd sooner go to Turkey.
You should do that, maybe.
I think I'm gonna someday.
Turkey.
This stream works out. I'm gonna need to get some veneers.
Looks like Frodo from Lord of the Rings. I'll give it to you. I don't hate that. Horrible lie, all things considered, from Minwoo. When's the game finished, guys? Pretty damn soon. Head over to NBC to catch the end. Andrew, don't even think about it. Andrew, do not even think about it.
Horrible lie, all things considered.
Andrew, if you spoil this for the chat, I'm going to put you on timeout. That's cool. That's a cool shot.
Of Houston. Never been to Houston.
It's the biggest city ever, dude.
That's what I hear.
It's even bigger than
New
LA.
York?
Than LA. I'm saying like
how
it's like, yeah. Like I remember when I went to go shoot that thing with Sawhith, and we were staying in the Woodlands, and I was like, my friend was in Houston.
Is Minwoo chirping with the crowd right now? Sorry, I thought he was like
hollering. No, yeah, I don't know. And I hit my buddy up. I was like, hey, should we get dinner? He's like, where are you staying? In the Woodlands. He's like, nope. It's just like, absolutely not.
Never get that.
I think it's like going from, the middle of Long Island to the city. It's just like, absolutely not. And there's also some like expressway you have to pay a bunch of money to take that like makes it shorter. But it's like significant money.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart by the city.
Let's see what Min was looking at. $159 yards. Toasty going. How about that, by the way? This is what he's looking at.
Bunker's not really in the...
No, as long as he just hits it solid. It's not a difficult shot. Again, if it wasn't Sunday of trying to win his first PGA tournament, it's not a difficult shot.
Mr. Toasty.
2 good shots for him to look at. All right, here it is, Minwoo. I love how this has become like a staple.
This cam?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's brilliant.
The scoring cam.
And then the other camera is the one that's up in the corner, so it's like even more like surveillance style.
It's literal surveillance. Gary's hitting balls. I like it.
God, do something else, Gary, that's adorable.
What, like take off his hat? I really did it for you there, didn't
No, actually, he took off his hat, he put it back on, and then saw someone else and took his hat off to shake their hand again. That's a move.
I'm doing Gary right now with my neck crack. Ooh, you hear that?
I heard it.
Yeah.
The mic picked it up.
I got time. I'm getting a massage at 6 o'clock.
Ooh.
Yeah, back's a little sore.
Like the full on, like the walk on.
Mm-hmm. Played golf, 9 holes, scramble yesterday. Back and flew. Back is sore. That's all it takes for me. All right, Minwoo and Bo Martin deep in thought here. Maybe could have gotten this number before. Not sure, but it's the end of the tournament. We'll give him a little bit of leeway.
Been hanging out there for a minute.
Yeah, they've been chilling. Nah, this is a huge moment for him, and the fans are right behind him. Everyone's got their phone out. Checking the wind. He's checking the wind.
I wonder if what he was saying was like, I want you guys to get your content, but like get it ready now. Like,
Yeah, make sure it's on silent.
just content consulting.
God, he's just taking so long over this. Timeout for this guy for saying in the bunker. Timeout. So if you mess with the the viewers' experience,
Even when I hope you're right, I'm mad at you.
yeah, you're in trouble. All right, Minwoo. Let's hit this, and let's hit it on the green. Nope, glove's coming off.
Oh my God, dude.
New glove. I'm gonna say body language is not the most positive I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
Someone's gonna put this on Twitter with like the clock.
Oh yeah.
His hands must be sweating like crazy.
He is fidgeting.
You know? Finally approaching it.
No sound really amps the drum.
155 yards. It's a wedge for sure. He's got to be so juiced. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's over the green.
He hated it.
It's over the green. That is not an easy up and down for Minwoo Lee. That is not a gimme up and down for Minwoo Lee. Oh, man. He took so long over that shot.
I love when they give us every second of golf that they can give us.
Dude, we could absolutely be headed for a playoff here. Let's see what he's looking at.
TGL type shot. That's funny.
Minji watching on the iPad. That's a first class seat. She deserves it.
Sure does.
He's going to be right here. But it's on an upslope, so I don't think he can putt it.
Can you get a slope?
Yeah. Can you imagine Dr. Chipinski to finish?
Yeah.
Oh, the freaking grandstand is clotting me. Where do we think it is? Like right here? Yeah, it's going toward the hole. But it's just, it's a chip. You don't want a chip.
It's right to left.
I think he's chipping it. He hit a 50-degree wedge about 160 in the air. Yeah, and it doesn't even look like he swung that hard at it. I don't have it open on live. How bad is the shot? A scale of 1 to 10. Putt it.
There's an adrenaline.
Ian says, is it bad to say I hope he makes bogey?
Whoa, Wes Anderson's in the chat? Let's go.
Wow, that's sick. What do you think of our shot? Not symmetrical enough. Get it? If it was Wes Anderson, it would have to be like this. I'd be staring straight at it.
Oh, yeah. We'd have to be way more even.
Rory didn't get up and down from there, and they are similar skill-wise around the greens. It's Doc Chipinski, though. It is Doc Chipinski. Now here's the conversation.
Thanks, Seth.
What's Seth say? Yeah, thanks. I appreciate you, Seth. There's the putter. The putter comes out. Dr. Chipinski's going with the putter. There is, there's what they say, your worst putt's better than your worst chip. That's for sure. So let's see. Come on, you got a Tourcast. Update us. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see. Green. Okay.
Oh, it's moving.
Yeah, but what you can't see here is it's going up. Brian, I'm going to Ireland for the first time in July, and I can't wait, playing 7 golf courses in 6 days. Going up and then hard left to right. And it's so easy to leave this like here. You know what I'm saying?
How far down the slope is he?
He's like 3 steps off.
Yeah, so that's...
Hit the like button, everybody. Subscribe.
Zane can't believe it.
Zane
can't believe we're here.
Zane's a wreck right now, dude. Zane can't even see right now.
Hey, all I'm saying is, Zane, when you were here, 4-shot lead.
He was cruising when you were here, Zane.
We miss you. How's it doing?
It's doing good. The comments are nasty, as you might expect. It's crazy. I've never seen that in person, you know?
Oh, yeah. Say it to our face.
Say it to my face. All right, Minwoo's got the putter. He's 15 for 20 for the week. I'm telling you guys, what I'm worried about is if he doesn't hit it hard enough, it loses the speed and it ends up, gets low in the hole and it gets like on the low side and it ends up 12 feet short. Made contact. Oh, it's on a great line. Oh, he's done unbelievably well. Minwoo Lee's won the tournament.
Nice.
Minwoo Lee has won the tournament. Come on. You don't see that very often when they celebrate like that after the lag putt. That was what he needed. Dr. Chapinski goes with the putter in the moment that he needed it the most, and he's going crazy already. Wow. Wow, I was not expecting him to hit that stiff. I thought even if he did perfect, like it just didn't even enter my mind that it might be like a tap-in. That was the lag putt of his life. He had to hit that thing hard, and he did. So easy, like I was talking about.
He hit it perfect.
Look, he went crazy as soon as it stopped. So easy to like leave that here, to get that on the low side. Unbelievable putt.
Such a confident roll.
Look at this. He's saying stop, stop, stop right there. That's
He
such
knew
a
it.
great. That's such a what a great finish. What a great shot. There was definite drama. There was definite drama.
Who knew a park?
Look
was
at
so
that. He's
exciting,
like,
dude?
Caddy, I leaned on you today in a big way. I leaned on you saying, oh boy, I'm taking the flag off. This is my first win with you on the bag. The Lululemon, they got to be happy.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Foxy made a putt. Not a boy. I want Toasty to miss the putt and chuck his putter and just ruin the scene.
We got a hot mic moment. I didn't watch it with sound, but apparently we get a Toasty hot mic moment.
What'd he say?
I don't know. You want to
Yeah.
hear it?
I want Toasty to miss his putt and punt his putter.
So Alejandro Toasty is way back there in the fairway. He just reached the fairway bump.
Steve, I don't know what's going on, but he's decided on this particular hole to really take his time, and he's holding up play in this last group.
You remember
Toasty for birdie.
Toasty had
Yeah, he got it.
here with the PGA Tour.
That, he's
official.
Alright, we'll watch it later. We'll watch it later. Oh, Toasty was complaining about Minwoo being slow.
Oh.
That's what they was just suggesting. I'm sure he loved waiting for him on that 18th hole.
Check it out on Scratch's Instagram.
It's not about you, Toasty. Oh, he just did the. Did you see that? He was just taking the piss by doing aim point. He just did aim point on that putt.
Oh, because
Content.
Toasty's an aim point guy.
I don't know if it was a Toasty, but there it is. Minwoo Lee gets his first PGA Tour victory. It was not easy. It was not easy. He had Scotty Scheffler breathing down his neck. He hit a horrendous shot, bounced back to birdie his second ball, preserve his lead, and then gutsy pars on the last two holes to win it for Minwoo Lee. The chef gets his victory. So much fun watching with you guys. We will see you again